I know. Run it back, turbo. Nick Marks. Two Sprite up, bro? You got two Sprite up in the right arm, bro?
Yak bang, folk mob day. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and good afternoon over here in District 1 at Buntan. Actually, just finished filming a TV show here, but it's time to film a video for my channel now. So I'm sure you guys have seen videos of me going in here bargaining because thật ra đây là chỗ đầu tiên mà Phúc học tiếng Việt trả giá với mọi người và tập nói. But today's not about clothes, it's not about shopping. In fact, we are going to go and buy some food. They just redid the food area in here. Got a lot of good choices. Let's see what we can get and how much we can eat. Right when you go into Buntan, you will see the food area and people will ask you about buying some food, buying some drinks. Of course, the prices are going to be a bit higher, but that's because they have to pay a high rent for their stalls here in the market. Let's see what we can find and where we want to start. Pretty much any Vietnamese dish you want to get, you can find here. And recently, they have Hu and U. Trước khi bắt đầu, we have to survey. We have to see what we have. Yeah, chào mọi người. Here, chào anh. I like your tóc. Sao có răng trắng quá. Trời ơi. Răng của anh rất là trắng. I wish my teeth were that white. So over here we have bún mành vịt, bún bò Huế, we have cháo cá, cháo gà, cháo hải sản. Dạ chào cô. Dạ con chưa biết. Con đang campfire. Dạ chào chị. Back over here at Bác Củi. This lady's super friendly.
Sweating.
Hello.
My boy's sweating. Sweat.
Korea?
Yeah, Korea.
안녕하세요.
Yeah,
감사합니다.
Thank you.
안녕하세요.
Hôm nay ăn món gì?
Dạ, con chưa biết.
안녕하세요.
Khám phá thôi.
Khám phá đi.
Hey, chào mọi người. Oh, really? Where'd you see me? Yes, that's correct. How are you, man?
I'm good.
I like your hair. How do you get it like frizzy like that?
I cut my hair.
I would like to do that with my beard one time. Just get it like frizzy. That'd be cool. How are you, man? Oh, dang, order. Where are y'all from?
Vietnam.
Vietnam, huh?
But I live in Australia.
You live in Australia?
Yeah.
How do you like life there?
We love it.
Love it, huh?
Yeah, Australia's the best.
That's what I hear. A lot of people I know go to Australia and they really like it. I've never.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Bro, that's gonna take forever to learn.
Never been down under, mate, but maybe one day I'll head over there. So what's cool is they have so many choices. You can go with Santol, but even the regular places. Let me do cái này là Santol đúng không?
Yeah.
We'll get a smoothie, drink that first. Có nghĩa là eat less later. All right. So we have mảng câu here. Sour sop. Yo, so good. One good thing that I found around 2017 is that if you want to keep your vitamins up, you want to eat healthy here in Vietnam, there is a range of fruits to choose from. And you have these smoothie places where you can get apple, banana, avocado, dragon fruit, mango, pineapple. And you never get bored because you can switch it up. And not only switch up the fruits, but you can also mix. Here's a hack for all of you. Mix your jackfruit and coconut. Best smoothie I've ever had. So we'll start small mọi người ơi. Let's go chả giò. Ok, tại vì em Tân Thiện cũng ủng hộ mua chả giò. Ở đâu vậy? Ở đây hả? Okay, we don't even have to go far, guys. So, một phần, đúng rồi. Okay, we don't even have to go far, guys. So, một phần, đúng rồi. Nên giảm cân, nếu ăn 2 phân thì
Rất là béo.
quỷ giảm cân rồi. Không
Rất
ăn
là
ký
béo.
nữa. Béo rồi. Hơn 100 kg rồi. Đừng nói với người ta. Alright. So you see here we have the tung ất, tung đền. Tung đen. I say it like light. Okay. First bite. Ngon mà. You have to appreciate what goes into it. How much prep, all the nguyên liệu that go into chả giò. Alright my friends, ăn xong rồi. Chả giò đây. Rất ngon. What is next? You gotta keep eating because if you stop, you get full. So with all these choices, we might as well keep going. Hello anh. Khỏe không? Ở đây có bán cơm tấm mà. Cơm tấm mút. Yeah, come on. Hello cô. Look at that goodness.
Simple, bro. Nước mắm này, nước mắm này.
You got su, yuleo, cà chua,
You leo.
and
You leo
of
cà.
course the cơm.
Cà.
They do a good job. The marinade on this pork is so good. Now, of course, I have my favorite places to eat broken rice in the city. Not saying this is a favorite, but the flavor on this meat, very unique. It's almost tangy. And normally you get that char grilled smoky taste on the cơm sung, but the sung here, way different.
Chào Phúc Bọc.
Chào anh. Good to see you. Gotta say, rather impressed. They do a good job with it here. Cơm tấm here, great. Like I said, very độc đáo on the taste for the sung. Let's wrap it up here. Move on to the next spot.
Anh
Hello.
không ôm con gà nữa hả?
Không có, bị chết rồi.
Ăn bưởi không? Ăn miếng bưởi đi.
Đây là một câu chuyện rất là buồn á. Dạ.
Xuyến lắm má ơi.
Bình thường thôi mà.
Dễ thương lắm.
Không có gì đặc biệt về Phúc.
Ăn bưởi đi.
Ăn bưởi.
Ăn miếng bưởi đi, mời á. Nhưng mà chưa không.
Wow. All right guys, so the food adventure is not over yet. We have
Đang thêm
bưởi.
miếng mận nữa. Anh dễ thương lắm. Anh quay phim bên đây nè. Ăn miếng nữa đi, ăn miếng mận.
Vừa chua, vừa ngon.
Mà không có ngọt. Quay quanh.
Vừa chua.
Ok không?
Em rửa tay chưa?
Rửa rồi, mới vừa rửa luôn. Thiệt mà.
Nói đùa.
Nói đùa dễ thương không?
All you have to do guys, không biết nói tiếng Việt, you don't speak Vietnamese, you come through and you just say, cho con một miếng. Hey, sẽ có liền.
Sẽ có liền.
Đúng rồi.
Dễ thương, ông dễ thương, bố quay kìa.
Một cô gái bên kia xin tiền từ Phúc, tại vì Phúc đang quay video đi qua, đang ăn trôm tiền.
Dễ thương.
Vừa về Phúc. Rồi. Sơn. Hello.
Anh không ôm con gà nữa hả?
Không có, bị chết rồi.
Ăn bưởi không? Ăn miếng bưởi đi.
Đây là một câu chuyện rất là buồn á. Dạ.
Xuyến lắm má ơi.
Bình thường thôi mà.
Dễ thương lắm.
Không có gì đặc biệt về Phúc.
Ăn bưởi đi.
Ăn bưởi.
Ăn miếng bưởi đi, mời á. Nhưng mà chưa không.
Wow. All right guys, so the food adventure is not over yet. We have
Đang thêm
bưởi.
miếng mận nữa. Anh dễ thương lắm. Anh quay phim bên đây nè. Ăn miếng nữa đi, ăn miếng mận.
Vừa chua, vừa ngon.
Mà không có ngọt. Quay quanh. Ok không?
Em rửa tay chưa?
Rửa rồi, mới vừa rửa luôn. Thiệt mà.
Nói đùa.
He said, did you watch it? Yeah, this guy is hilarious. Bro, this guy is hilarious.
Nói đùa đó.
Chưa?
Mà không có ngọt. Quay quanh. Ok không?
Em rửa tay chưa?
Rửa rồi, mới vừa rửa luôn. Thiệt mà.
Nói đùa.
Nói đùa dễ thương không?
All you have to do guys, không biết nói tiếng Việt, you don't speak Vietnamese, you come through and you just say, cho con một miếng. Hey, sẽ có liền.
Sẽ có liền.
Đúng rồi.
Dễ thương, ông dễ thương, bố quay kìa.
Một cô gái bên kia xin tiền từ Phúc, tại vì Phúc đang quay video đi qua, đang ăn trôm rồi lychee, vải, nó ăn vải. Phúc nói là cho con một miếng, chị cho Phúc một miếng. Cho con một miếng. Wow, cảm ơn nha. Wow, sao thân thiện vậy?
Sao thân thiện vậy?
Tại vì đẹp trai hả?
Người Việt Nam thân thiện.
Biết. Nhưng mà video đó có hơn 10 triệu lượt xem. She said, tiền đâu?
Tiền đâu? I remember her there.
Oh, this side. Không phải là this side.
No, she give you rambutan. Rambutan, no.
Oh, it was chôm chôm.
Chum chum.
Okay, quên rồi. Sorry.
She live there.
Nhưng mà video like phổ biến on Facebook, and Phúc không kiếm tiền từ Facebook lúc đó. Sau đó lại tiền gì? Không có tiền. Just lên viral thôi. Nhiều. Dạ chưa biết.
Bánh canh cua đây.
Bánh canh cua hả? So here guys we have bánh canh cua.
Ăn bánh canh cua đi tiếp.
Should we eat it? Wow, come on. Guys, look at this. Đây là phục vụ tốt. Trời ơi. Chưa bao giờ thấy phục vụ như vậy á. Nhìn ngon quá mọi người ơi.
Mình ăn gì không chị gái?
Don't forget nước ép ổi. Nếu có hải sản phải dùng chai chan. Một trong những món ăn yêu thích của Phúc ở Việt Nam là bánh canh cua. Tại vì nước leo này đậm đà.
I would seriously come on in here and order just a nice bag of just the broth to go.
Sẽ có vị của tôm này, có vị cua này và vị của huyết. Có huyết đây. Trời ơi, the blood. Nói chung là bánh canh làm từ tapioca.
Anh Phúc đánh cho xin chụp mình tắm.
Yeah, tất nhiên. But look at all that crab. If I'm being honest with you guys, I love the taste of cua, crab, but I hate cracking the shell and pulling it out and trying to get it one piece. When you have bánh canh cua, they have the cua in here for you. Có thịt không có vỏ. Chào anh, có bánh bột lọc á? Ngon hả? Ngon không lấy tiền thì ăn miền phi hả? Có gì nữa? Bánh bèo. Có chảo tôm á?
Có luôn.
Ok.
Có tôm kèm nước nữa.
So, hôm nay Phúc chỉ trải nghiệm thôi. Cho Phúc mua một cây chảo tôm. Không phải là một phần, là một cây thôi. Chẳng có dùng mía hay là sả. Mía ngon hơn. Ngọt hơn. So we're gonna get một cây chảo tôm. Nhưng mà thật ra ở Mỹ ăn chảo tôm có sả, ở đây có mía. Biết tại sao không? Tại vì ở Mỹ mía mắc tiền hơn, ở Việt Nam khá là rẻ luôn. So có vị ngọt hơn khi có mía so với sả. Con ăn thì sao? Biết nói tiếng Anh không?
Biết chứ?
Biết chứ hả?
Biết.
Nói đi.
Đủ bán.
Nói đi. Bán đồ cho Phúc bằng tiếng Anh đi.
Bán đồ hả?
Dạ.
Which one you like? You try some that one really good.
Wow.
That one special one in here.
Wow, giống như là MC chương trình Mỹ. Quá hay. That's good.
My boy good.
Yeah, it's good. Sound very chuyên nghiệp hả? Có người yêu chưa?
Có vợ rồi.
Vợ rồi, mấy năm rồi?
14 năm rồi.
14 năm.
Già rồi.
Trời.
Rồi.
Cái này nhìn khá là hấp dẫn. Look at that. Chảo tôm á. Em có ăn chưa? Chưa, ngon mà. Mồi nướng sau mà.
Mới nướng sau.
Very good, but slowly reaching that level of full. I'm glad I only got one. Sao cao quá ta?
Cái gì cao hơn?
Cao như cây.
Cái ghế này chơi 2 ngày 1 đêm vui quá.
Đúng rồi.
Ăn mì cay.
Ăn mì cay, rất là cay luôn, không biết ăn cay. So enjoy the rest of your time in Vietnam.
Cheers, man. You Japan.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you coming from?
The States, New York.
States? New York?
Yeah.
I just met someone from Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah?
Just a minute ago. Awesome, bro. Welcome. How long y'all here for?
We've just been out here for the whole week.
Whole week?
We get a picture?
Of course.
Take a picture of you two, yeah?
Anh có nhiều rau vậy anh?
Dạ, tại vì cũng có tóc. Nếu có đây là một tráng miệng ở Việt Nam là chỉ hơn vẫn thích. Vẫn biết là vợ.
Those mascot. Oh, Larry Gal?
Yo, good morning everyone. We are officially 6 weeks out from my first men's physique show. It is going to be summer shredding in Houston. I believe it's July 14th and 15th. And I thought I'd just update you guys on how I've been feeling, what's been going on recently. Yeah, what I plan on doing is I'm planning on vlog.
Let's go to.
I don't know what about that one makes it so good.
And these are my favorite ones.
My favorite. Seaweed. Oh, that's pretty good too, Joe. I'm recording today, so you know you could go.
I'm not trying. I'm like 0-7.
Just didn't want to make the record worse.
We're gonna hit it until I'm confident, but right now, you know, weights, it's still the same, so.
Really? Where do you feel really good today?
If I'm feeling good,
Good.
good.
You're not gonna work out with me?
I'm gonna work out, but bam.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'll put it on the screen somewhere for you guys to. I feel weak as shit. I'm tired as hell, man. I got like no energy. Doing like 315 for 8. Ugh. Cho saying I should rest longer. So I guess I will. I'm just trying to keep my heart rate up. This guy's like, oh, that's quick rest.
Hey,
you
you can get more reps in if you wait a little bit, a tad bit longer.
I listen to you. I'm resting.
This man posted up now.
I'm resting.
Yeah.
My hips are kind of tight right now. Oh, I was telling Cho also. After the show, that first all-you-can-eat restaurant, they're absolutely fucked, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They won't see it coming. They won't see it coming.
I'm gonna get my money's worth like tenfold. I'm gonna go into the restroom, puke, and then come back in.
This man gonna be coming in looking dry as fuck.
Dude, you know how there's like a eating window, like a 1.5 hour or 2 hour eating window? Yo, I'm gonna gas like the shit out of me. This has been 2 hours yet. What the fuck? I'm gonna vlog that for you guys. Dude, I'm gonna eat like 20,000 calories in one sitting. It's gonna be amazing, man. Fuck. All right.
This man gonna have a hard time sitting there. I know it's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna be all crying and shit.
Yo, your whole body's gonna be lean and then just a bulge.
Dude, I have a whole note section of what I want to eat after the show.
God damn.
Why are you judging me?
Do your thing, man. Line it up.
Goddamn.
Line it up. Shit.
Dude, the first meal I'm having, 4x4 in and out.
4x4s. Oh. Chris Lewis. The Lewis brothers. Alright. Superstar. Hunter x Hunter. What's this about? Hans Kim. We been doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We been doing that, bro. Take it back. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all. Brutal moments of the Vietnam War? That would have sucked.
Will you take your cart back now? Jesus, that's not safe, ma'am. All right. Will you take your cart back now? Jesus, that's not safe, ma'am. All right, she's being unsafe now.
Touch my fucking car again. Touch my fucking car.
Sir, I didn't.
That's my fucking wife!
I didn't mess with your wife, sir. She's chasing me.
She's in the fucking car!
Sir, she's in the car, not me.
She's in the fucking car, you little shit!
She's getting out of the car.
Have you tried with fucking little fucking YouTube shit?
Well, no, it's more of a social, like, benefits for everybody. That we don't have loose carts.
My fucking wife!
I didn't do anything to her. In fact, I tried to be nice to her.
Go back to my fucking car again! With my wife in it! I will fuck you up!
What does your wife have to do with it? I'm not talking to her.
That's my fucking wife!
I'm talking to you.
That's my wife!
What is that?
My fucking wife!
It doesn't have to do with anything.
My fucking wife, bro! My fucking wife, bro!
Sir, I have nothing to do with your wife.
Fuck out,
Whew. I'm being chased. You're pretty fast. Hey, can you call security? There's a guy chasing me. He's trying to be violent. Ah, Christ. Will you take your cart?
They were built to threaten the United States. This was not a line from a Hollywood movie, but rather from the real-life head of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, Sam Paparo. The Admiral literally said that to military reporters and the whole world at a conference in Washington in late November of 2022. And you can't blame the guy. The tension is even higher than that, because while Uncle Sam is spending top dollar in military aid to Ukraine, $18 billion so far to be precise, China is not wasting any second. The Chinese Dragon has just built a submarine, 6 of them, that can wipe out America in 30 seconds. But what's stopping them from pressing the red button? That's what we're gonna find out today. Spoiler alert, there's a big plot twist ahead. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Whoever thinks that a war with China should be easy on the US hasn't looked at the stats for a while. By the end of the decade, China could have 5 aircraft carriers and 60 cruisers and destroyers. That's double the current tonnage. Its Navy may surpass America's by 2030. China continues to produce a sizable number of additional combat aircraft with a next-generation tactical bomber H-20, as well as ships and ground-based missile systems. However, a lot of room is given to the nuclear weapons project, which might result in 700 warheads by 2027. And another 300 by 2030, in addition to the pre-existing silos. The Chinese fleets of nuclear ballistic missile submarines, or SSBN, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles, or SLBM, are scaring the Pentagon with their capabilities. And that's the discussion of the hour in geopolitical space. But what exactly is so scary about these submarines? Let's break it down. China's Type
Kiss me. Kiss me.
The Navy intends to increase the Trident II D5 missile service life to guarantee mission success in upcoming decades, since the missiles are also being planned as the baseline weapon for the Ohio Replacement Program ballistic missile submarine, a unit expected to operate long into the 2080s. Trident submarines are 560 feet in length, or nearly 2 football fields. Each submarine can carry 24 submarine-launched ballistic missiles, or SLBMs, designated Trident D5, and each missile can carry up to 8 100-kiloton nuclear warheads, about 30 times the explosive force as the Hiroshima bomb. The Trident D5 missile stands 44.6 feet high and originally had a range of 4,230 nautical miles with a full load of warheads, and up to 6,000 plus nautical miles with a reduced load of warheads. Upgrades and life extension programs may have changed some specifications. Warheads are either Mark IV W76 or Mark V W88. Anything new? Well, with the U.S., there's always something cooking. The U.S. New Columbia Class. The New Columbia Class, which is now under construction, may be the quietest underwater vessel ever made. Among other elements, it makes use of smooth, effective electric propulsion, as opposed to the mechanical drive propulsion train used on other Navy submarines, and an unconventionally designed X-shaped stern. According to Navy experts, a reactor plant in new Ohio-class submarines produces heat that turns into steam. The steam then moves the ship, passing a propeller to employing a propulsor.
This is silly.
This first stands for combat. That means that these ribbons down the center, which are the theaters of war that I've been in, have been as combat soldiers. This first stands for combat. That means that these ribbons.
Plus,
I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter shit. I be rocking this show, or if I'm not up in the studio, I'm fucking his ass off. Go to the polo, just get the towel with the dress, till a nigga be rapping his ass off. Yeah, I heard he got surgery, still on the top of the back just to see it. Cause they think I'm the one who.
Time it's gonna be boneless.
Did you know that the world-famous hot Cheetos were invented by a Mexican janitor? Richard Montanez is a Mexican-American from California who was born into crushing poverty. He dropped out of school at age 18 to help his family earn extra income by becoming a laborer before being hired as a janitor at a Frito-Lay factory in 1976. There is conflicting events debating this, however the story goes that Montanez took a batch of unflavored chips home from the factory and seasoned them with spices similar to Mexican street corn. Soon after, he pitched his ideas to corporate executives, which later prompted the company to begin selling them in mass starting in the 1990s. The success of the chips led corporate leadership to promote Montanez to give insight on ideas that the growing Latino community would enjoy. Richard Montanez eventually worked his way up to a marketing executive position and even helped pitch hot popcorn in 1994. After a period of time, Montanez was named Vice President of Multicultural Sales and Community Promotions for PepsiCo, just recently retiring from the company in 2019. He has thus forth moved on to become a successful author and motivational speaker. Richard Montanez's story from rags to riches shows us that with some hard work, creativity, and persistence, anything is truly possible.
You don't see me here, bro? No, I fell. I fell. What happened?
You pick a bandage.
Sí, bro, ¿tú no viste que me metió eso en la cabeza, serio?
Por eso no es que una buncha neca, boom banana, uncha neca, uncha neca.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Hey, tu puppy. Hey, tu puppy, wait. Hey, tu puppy. What's the same one?
So stupid, bro.
You hit my head.
Yeah, I know. I seen it.
What happened to you?
You hit his head, jackass.
You're welcome.
Shit. Jackass.
Thanks a lot. You're welcome.
Fuck. How about you get out the...
Damn. What the fuck?
This is stupid, bro.
My life be like.
Guys, we have finally found Zoro's final opponent. My boy Zoro has the hardest upcoming fights ever. Unlike his rival Sanji, Zoro may fight Saint Ethan, who is one of the 5 elders. But we know for sure he is going to have to fight my Hawk, who is the strongest swordsman, Shiryu, the swordsman of the Blackbeard pirates, and now he is going to fight this menace, Saint Fingerland Garling. We know Saint Fingerland Garling was the former ruler of God Valley, and now is the supreme commander of the Holy Knights. St. Garling is a sword user and a family member of Shanks. We know Shanks is Mihawk's rival and the second strongest swordsman at the moment. So this means if St. Garling is Shanks' relative, he has to be an extremely strong sword user and maybe even rival that of Mihawk. But I think Mihawk still reigns superior in terms of strength and will probably fight one of the 5 elders, St. Ethan, who is definitely super strong because he is one of the warriors of God. Who do you think will fight who? Comment your thoughts.
What the heck did I just watch?
You know what I ain't never seen? I ain't never seen an African or Mexican lawyer. I bet African lawyers be like,
open it, please. Just stay. If you want food, I can give you the food.
No, brother.
Okay.
Listen,
I just try to understand what
my
you want.
lights, the electricity went out, right?
Sorry?
Electricity went out with the lights.
Sorry, sir?
Electricity went out with my lights. It's been out for like 4 days now.
4 days? What happened?
Yeah, and I work at night, and my wife is working in the morning, and we can't even eat or nothing, and then I have no type of food or nothing, and I know that you're a good God, so I send other customers here, right here to this place, because I say, you the guy that hooked me up.
I am so apologize. Where is he now? Unsafe.
So we have
4 second cheese, 2 regular hot dogs.
Homemade blueberry Pop-Tarts that actually taste like Pop-Tarts. First, we're gonna make our jam. In a small pot, we're gonna add the blueberries, sugar, and lemon.
Positions in the Zaporozhye region overnight. It comes.
Lần đầu tiên trong lịch sử, đội quân hùng mạnh nhất thế giới bị đánh.
So if you happen to meet a SEAL, you might react the way Carol Roberts did when she met A.J. Dickin.
Clear it, come around, and shoot.
With awe.
What was your first impression of him?
He's a big guy. He commands authority by his size.
It was 2011 in Carson City, Nevada. Carol, herself a Navy vet, was a student at Dickin's military-style self-defense school.
I wanted him to...
On the other hand,
we got some stops. Our D was good tonight, so we got to make sure our D stay good.
Before the game, Kent Bazemore told me it's too far into the season to allow 2 losses back-to-back. If you agree with that, how important is
Today, we got a raccoon in the house. We got to hire an exterminator to come get it out.
ATL, and I got the homie Kevin Gates in the building. You're going to hit that stage, and I know it's going to be crazy. How are you?
That's interesting to me. Like, I have conversation with a lot of different people.
It's interesting to you, and please don't touch me again.
So what's next
Thanks
for
for
you?
talking to me. What you mean what's next? I'm going to walk out the door when we finish.
Thank you for the talk. It was definitely different. I can tell you different. I can tell I love it.
You hear
Thank you for your time.
Hey,
you ain't giving me out, pal. You
be
don't let me
honest
hang
with
like that, man.
Look.
Now, I know, man, you've heard it 1,000.
You're at a .04 right now.
That would be legal.
Yeah, you're legal.
Does it tell you if she has bad breath too?
It's funny as you mentioned that there's also another sensor we're looking into. It's for halitosis.
Oh, seriously?
And seriously, I'm starting to think of this as more of a multi-function breathalyzer. So the next one we're actually trying to focus on is diabetes. It's in clinical trials, and it's obviously less intrusive than blood pricking, right?
Charles, how'd you develop it? Are you a software guy? Are you a hardware design guy?
So I used to code back in the day. I built and sold my last company within 18 months. So essentially, I went straight into developing bathymeter as soon as I exited my last company.
If you sold your last business and you did very well, why don't you take some of that money and invest it in this?
I have. So I started off with the first initial $50,000. I've already raised $500,000 in total from angels.
What are you going to use the money for?
Strictly manufacturing of the product.
Well, the good news for you is that both in Europe and Canada, Mexico, US, we're going to almost a zero tolerance on alcohol in driving.
Correct.
That's the trend.
I'm sure you've heard about the Federal Safety Board in the United States that's trying to push down
lowered it.
from .08 to .05.
I'm a big fan of the sensor business. I've got a company, Motion Loft. We're all about sensors, and I think that's the future of technology. Okay, I'm gonna make you an offer. Right, what I'd like to do is offer you $500,000 for 20% of the company. That's my offer.
Okay.
I'll give you a chance to talk to other people.
Any other sharks?
Mark, would you let me go in with you?
No.
And handle the retail end?
This is not real. I'm not worried about the retail. That's just like a smidgen versus the long-term benefit.
I'll give you $250,000 for 15%. You wouldn't have to lose that much equity then.
That's not bad. Okay.
It's much less dilutive than Mark's 20%.
Okay.
And not nearly as much cash.
So just to open up the funding channel of communication, so the whole idea within the next 60 days is to close a full $1 million round from the Angels back in Silicon Valley. So what I'm proposing is I'm more than willing to open up the round to potentially involve more than just one shark, because I think there's an incredible amount of value here.
Why don't you let the sharks do the whole round?
That's what I'm proposing.
I don't want to work with the other sharks.
You want to raise $1 million, don't you?
I do want to raise $1 million.
So Mark's not giving you enough anyways.
Mark's not done talking yet.
All right, here's what I'll do, Charles. I'll give you another $250,000 if Kevin will have me on that.
I'll do it. That makes a lot of sense to me.
And I'll give you another $250,000.
For 30%.
Wow. Okay.
And they have no idea what they're investing in.
That's not true.
It is absolutely true.
So you've got $750, 3 times what you asked for today.
Right.
For 30%.
Right.
Very smart. I like to surround myself with people much smarter than me. That's why I have a challenge being up here.
Thank you very much.
I want to match what you're offering. $250,000, unlimited manufacturing.
Okay.
10%.
And you wouldn't want to partake in the groups?
I've tried to get these 3 bobos together at breakfast one day, and it's hard. You know, it's like we don't need all these people.
Right now, we can't agree. We've got 3, maybe
No, I think
1.
we could agree, Kevin.
But
what if we raise the dollar amount we're putting in?
I'm just saying, for $1 million of straight equity and get all the sharks in it. Now, I don't know if Mark wants to play ball, but we need a significant discount to do that. You would be an unbelievable story if that happened.
That's true.
Mark, because of your previous investments in sensors, you need the lion's share. Tell us what that is, because competing with each other is going to be very expensive versus colluding with each other and giving this guy every single shark.
Come on, Mr. Cuban.
Damn, you're in on this, aren't you?
I want to go in, if Cuban's in, and you'll get all 5 sharks.
You gotta feed him that much. You could at least, you could just give him half of that, and that would be enough for the day.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Janice Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Our 8 News Now investigators digging into this for weeks now, and tonight, our David Charnes with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
Right, Denise, sources telling 8 News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or not, it certainly scared the people living on this property. Now, before...
I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know, they look like aliens to us.
Officer on May 1st. Right now? The 8 News Now investigators have more than an...
They see like a big...
But did you get if those 9-foot beings come back?
You heard them in the call. Honestly, quite video from above that, not far. Yard in the SUV, we don't know.
This is a cartoon, bro. This is a cartoon. We're living in a cartoon.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
What's that?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Do you have a reason that you're standing in here right now?
Oh, well, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive. I'm being forward.
No, you came up to me very
Okay, so they asked you to leave. You can stand outside and do whatever you want outside. Okay, but you can't be in here. Okay, you have no purpose for here.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No, what's your purpose then?
But you assumed I didn't have a purpose before you even asked.
Okay, because they've already told me what's going on. So what is your purpose for being here?
But as an officer, you're supposed to investigate both sides of the story.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you. What are you here for?
But you weren't investigating both sides at first.
I'm asking you right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing my butterfly boy business. I'm with the Free Press.
Okay.
So yeah, just looking at some stuff and then I'll be out soon.
Out soon? Okay, so you got your little whatever that is. So.
Oh yeah, it's about Charlestown.
Okay.
and
Okay, so
China.
you have your pamphlet. They asked you to leave. Okay, so you need to leave.
Oh, okay, but but I'm with the Free Press though. I'm just doing butterfly boy stuff.
You're trespassing. You have no reason to be here. Standing in here. They asked you to leave, so you need to leave.
Oh, okay. But isn't this a publicly owned building?
Yeah, but if you have no business to be here,
oh, I do.
Then you need to leave.
Oh yeah, I'm doing butterfly boy press. Hey, officer, how are you? Hey, how are you, officer? I'm saying hi, officer. How are you?
What's going on?
I'm saying hi to him. He's not even responding.
To conduct in the city. He's going around in places that are not accessible to the public, and he's filming everyone and just flapping around in here.
The only thing she said that was true was the flapping part. Flapping around.
What are you doing here?
Sir, you didn't even say hi to me. You came in very aggressive.
What are you doing here?
Can you say hi to me first?
No, what are you doing here?
I just want to say hi.
Leave.
No, it's a public.
Do you want a citation for trespassing?
No, but it's
okay. Then you need to leave. Okay. I'm being very nice. I'm sure they were nice to you to tell you to leave.
You're being very aggressive.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
You guys are being very aggressive with butterfly.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I see. Your eye contact is very aggressive.
My eye. Okay, come on.
But I'm
Time to leave. Let's go. Come on.
Business.
No, I don't want that. Go.
You're gonna be in handcuffs in a minute. Let's go.
No, officer.
You've been given an order to leave.
I'm just with
No, we're done talking. Out.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why?
Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out. Do you want to go to jail? Is that what you wanted said?
No, I don't.
You want a citation? Then you need to leave.
Go. Tired of dealing with you. Find another place to go.
And the butterfly. Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
I'm just doing
You have a reason
butterfly
that you're
voice
standing in here right
stuff.
Oh, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive.
I'm graduating with a degree in computer science and engineering from Santa Clara University.
Bay Area native Kyron Quasi is 14 years old. On June 17th, he will become the youngest graduate in the history of Santa Clara University. If you ask him, he'll say he's had a fairly normal college experience.
There wasn't anything to compare it to say, oh, this is different. But I really enjoyed it. I made a lot of really close friends. I think after a few days, the novelty of me being there wore off.
His parents say he was speaking in full sentences at 2 years old.
During third grade, it became very obvious to my teachers, my parents, and my pediatrician that mainstream education wasn't the right path for my accelerated learning ability.
Not only was his IQ seen as profoundly gifted, so was his emotional intelligence. Quasi started at Las Positas Community College when he was 9 years old and transferred to SCU when he was 11.
I went from being like the third grade mutant.
This is,
somebody said that you had a problem with me.
I love you. They're a bunch of, no, I love you.
Somebody said you got a problem with me.
They're setting me up.
You got
no problem. Biggest fan in the world.
Straighten something out here?
No, nothing. Never.
All right.
Call sir, Colin.
My staff's a bunch of jerks, is what it is. I wonder why you guys get back.
It's real funny.
I don't think it's funny at all. It's not funny.
It just makes me
not
happy.
funny whatsoever.
He talks so much crap about you, Brock.
She is lying.
Ridiculous.
No.
He thinks MMA's fake, and you.
Oh, shut up! Get out of here. She's being a jerk.
What? That's what
I have Dana White on my radio show once a month. Yeah, I think it's fake.
Yeah, every time you start a fight with him.
I just come in here, I hear something about
No.
wrestling, and all of a sudden.
No, this is not true. First of all, There's a reason that's broken.
Don't bring her into this.
Yeah, because I can defend myself.
That's because of your lies. That's what happened. People break ankles, they broke your ankles. You don't tell the truth all the time.
Tell me something. Colin?
Colin.
Colin?
You can call me Colin. I'm okay with it. Totally okay with it.
Tell me what the problem is.
There is no problem. Look at her.
Check your pants.
See, this is why I told you I don't like this television show. That's why.
Only in Compton.
Man, I'm at the Compton McDonald's on Wilmington. They got food and drink on the floor. It smell like weed in the air. My man got a cape on, ordering his food. What's going on?
Only in Compton.
Man, I'm at the Compton McDonald's on Wilmington. They got food and drink on the floor. It smell like weed in the air. My man got a cape on, ordering his food. What's going on?
Only in Compton.
Man, I'm at the Compton McDonald's on Wilmington. They got food and drink on the floor. It smell like weed in the air. My man got a cape on, ordering his food.
There is a reason why Jamal Murray was able to look at that really bad floor burn that he got during Game 3 and just shake it off. Turns out he went through pain tolerance drills when he was younger to prepare him for
the best of my abilities. This is not a conspiracy theory. I'm not making this story out for clout or fame. I just want to tell you what happened to me and my family. And I know some people are not gonna believe this, but each person is different. This is what happened to me. Keep in mind, this is midnight and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. Sort of like I had to look at an object. My brother called. And he saw the same thing, the same creature I saw. He told me to go inside the house. At this point, we all freaking out, me and my family. And here's the video where we were in the backyard area. You cannot see it too good, but on camera, but it's there. Here's the video.
¡Ay! ¡Profesor! Calmungarela, me canciones var eso. Cáelo, cherro, que chica. Cáelo, cherro.
Moments after the video, me and my brother went to go pick up my tools. It was a top.
As he first.
Curious?
But Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. What's clear, they're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they say, whatever.
So yeah, this, you heard them in the call. The video from above, people saw something, and then someone came, I can't believe we're talking.
Nobody knows about us. Our killing rate is damn near like Chicago. We just like a quarter of Chicago. We don't make the news. We got the top colleges, the top hospitals in the world. Harvard, Children's Hospital, #1 hospital, #1 schools in America, in the world. There's no Boston rapper. They don't let us make it. They don't want no gangster rappers of the face of Boston. Boston Celtics, Irish, New England Patriots, Boston, everything that's American history. You see all the racist statues all around Boston, Boston Renaissance, Boston Tea Party, all this shit. They steal the lands from the Indians all in Massachusetts and all the people.
I'm getting led on red, bro.
So we don't have black people coming out of Boston like that. We got Mark Wahlberg. He from my hood. Mark Wahlberg from my hood.
We from the same class, cuz?
Nobody knows about us. Our killing rate is damn near like...
I really tried. Run it back turbo. I run it back turbo. Run it back, turbo. Run it back, turbo. Holy shit! Calabasas! Boomerang crap out of me. Well. Say it, man. Say it, man. Stop! Stop, Jerome Powell. I'm not in the mood.
So that's what makes it tough. You think gay guys watch UFC? I'll get into it, right? Because the dudes are so hot. Right? Some of them. Not the gay dudes, the dudes that are fighting. Yeah, no, I'm saying some of their bodies are. Some are decent. I mean, and there's some super attractive females too.
Again? My boy Chris Curtis be courtesy.
matchup guy. That's nobody's really gonna beat. I think Dariush stylistically is his toughest matchup.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Dariush and Makhachev. Because what Dariush did to Gamrot, you gotta realize he out-grappled, outsmarted, out-hustled Gamrot. Gamrot's an ADCC champion, dude, grappling.
I think Dariush is the most well-rounded fighter in that division.
Yeah. He just can't. I'm not saying he's the next Rodasha, he just doesn't have that
pop, you know?
Like he doesn't really don't have a fan base, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You know, like the support's not there.
The social media numbers.
It's just affected.
I think this guy the red shorts got more severe. He hits it. At first it was the opposite.
This guy's been getting a lot of like really heavy. The other guy's taking the hits, but it's like you get points for that.
Yeah.
Ouch.
You know?
It's a good fight. The number one thing they score on is damage done. Most significant damage.
Okay, but then shouldn't there be some points for like not like the damage not affecting you? I feel like if I hit you with a really good punch and you just go like this, that should be 5 points for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it sucks that you being able to take damage doesn't count for you.
But if you're getting hit, you're losing the fight. That's
Right.
how they score.
I get that. But I'm just saying. I'm trying to
Yeah,
fix
call
the
this one a
sport.
decision. I think Danny gave Nate Landwehr.
How long did you fight for?
And I was in the UFC for 6 years.
Probably get on that.
Yeah.
No one's speaking. They know what I'm saying. I'm talking to him.
So your pick on.
Talk to him. You talk to him. I'm talking to him.
AG1 is so much more than a greens powder. In one sitting,
Hanging out, they fed us, and the food wasn't right. So I stood up. I'm like, "Yo,
Yeah.
make
But
it
it was
better."
like a whole. But that's not what I'm saying.
Probably
is,
no one talks to Gordon
No,
that way.
exactly. What I'm saying.
That's
is
what you want.
They weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
But they've never met Paulie
Most
before.
people come and they just sit there and they just go. Ooh,
It's the best I've ever had.
And this
Paulie's
guy was like,
no.
"No, thank you,
No,
Gordy."
That was fun. He was, he was in my sister's comedy class.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Gordon Ramsay was.
I know.
What happened?
Yeah, when I first, like I was 20.
But that was at Laugh
UCLA.
Factory?
No. It was from UCLA Extension.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I took a UCLA Extension comedy class and it was her.
And didn't you take a Laugh Factory?
It's just
with Tiffany Haddish? You went with Tiffany Haddish?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that was great. I remember. I'll never.
Sebastian,
I remember
too.
her.
Sebastian was in that class too.
I'll tell you the moment that because like here's the thing. You're in a comedy class, right?
10 minutes away from where he grew up. He grew up in Arlington Heights, Illinois, Sebastian. I grew up in Buffalo Grove, Illinois.
Sebastian did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not from New Jersey? Oh, crazy.
So I'm in this class and you're thinking, oh wow. Then you find out, oh, her mom owns the comedy store, and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be. So it was like it was the last class. We're in the parking lot, and and she was like, it was me and like these other three, and she was like, you guys are my favorites, and I'm gonna help you. And then we're thinking, oh man, this is gonna be great, young comic. And then she says, I just want you guys to know something. Oh, straight face. I sleep in a spaceship at night. That was the moment I was like, oh, I'm never going to get into the comedy store.
I sleep in a spaceship.
Yeah. Dead serious, too. Like, she was into that kind of stuff. She was into, like, right, Paulie? She was into, like, aliens and chanting. She was into this kind of thing. So it was like, and I was like, that was the moment that I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, and sure enough, it took me, like, maybe 15 years to get.
Yeah. Also, before I go, I sleep in a spaceship.
Yeah, it was like, I'll never forget that conversation. It was one of those, like.
That's who she was.
Yeah. That's a fight night, Shmo?
That's next weekend, yeah, the Apex.
Tori, Cannonier. That's an interesting fight. See that going decision.
I like Sarukian.
Oh, me
Which
too.
one's Sarukian?
Sarukian.
Is it the white guy? Oh, it has to be the white guy, right?
White
This
Russian
fight's
guy.
good. This fight's really good.
This is going to be a good fight.
Can you put up photos of the girls that are going to fight later?
I hate it. I
Or
hate
no?
ever betting against Charles
I
Oliveira.
never picked Charles Oliveira, and I have to apologize to him on the show. I'm like, and I had Laura Sanko on, and she was like, me too. She said, I don't get it. Like, he lost to Makhachev. We're like, he's not that good. It's like, people forget.
No, he's great.
He's so good.
It's going to be who lands first in many ways, too.
Am I allowed
but,
to go to the bathroom?
When
Yeah.
Dariush
Nope.
fought
Right here.
Jakar close and got rocked and still found a way to go forward and finish that fight in the fashion he did, all doubts I had for Dariush went away. And I'm not having any doubts about Oliveira. Oliveira can easily win this fight.
I think Dariush wins. I think he hits harder, and I think he's gonna get Oliveira in trouble, and most guys are scared to go to Oliveira's guard. Dariush,
Well, one of them
is
is
a
a
better
big
jiu-jitsu practitioner.
One of them's a big underdog in this, though. According to the line, the betting line.
Charles Oliveira's a dog, but in MMA it's not bad. It's like minus what he's like a plus 140 chin.
No, it looked like it was plus 215.
No.
What was that on the screen?
Aldana's probably the bigger dog there. Aldana's minus or plus 260, and then Dariush is minus 145. Go up and the plus 125. Plus 125 minus 145. That's such in MMA. It's such a close betting on.
Yeah.
So it's a toss up to be honest.
It's close to pick 'em.
I think it should be a pick 'em. I really do. That should be a pick 'em. Maybe they're basing off of Oliveira's last fight against Makhachev, but
Do you think that's going to be the best fight?
But yeah, by far. My bad. I thought I kicked the dog. That's your leg.
It's interesting though, 3-round fight. You know,
Should be
I don't
five.
think it's even going to go the distance though.
No, me neither.
But
I think Dariush gets a finish. I think he submits him.
Think so? Is that a specialty?
2 submissions.
both
in
of
a row.
them are
Both of them are
submission specialists.
Oh.
But they're also really good strikers. Like Charles Oliveira is regarded as he's the best finisher submission. He has most submissions ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Most submission bonuses. Yeah, he's
He's got the most submissions in UFC history.
Wow.
But he's fighting a guy, and Dariush is not afraid.
I'll tell you what
He's
that
been fighting
tells
for
me.
13 years.
I'll
in
tell you
UFC.
what that tells me about him. That he fights with his head. That he's a smart
With
guy.
submissions, yeah. No.
If you're using submissions, you are recognizing you're
Yep.
utilizing this certain strength versus people who think they're stronger, faster.
Yeah, what's interesting
bigger,
about him
right?
too is when he first
Yeah,
came to the
for
UFC,
sure, with
he was
submissions,
he was
But
like a
I know what
500.
you're saying.
Yeah, he was like a 500 fighter, and he quit even in one
That's the
fight.
thing. He had a quit in him.
Yeah, he had a little bit of bitch in him, and then he worked that out somehow. Got with a mental coach. I don't know what he did, and then went on a tear. One of the best runs we've ever seen.
Is the fight that everyone says he quit in the Paul Felder fight?
Oh,
Felder, yeah, Paul Felder's the big one.
Ooh. That's how a fight can end at any time. You probably have just a bunch of anger in your soul because of the press before a fight, huh? Like if somebody's saying things about you, and then you get into this ring, and that's when you beat somebody up and go like that. Because you're saying to not just to this person.
but you can't bring that like emotion into the octagon because that's when you get beat up. It's like Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Like Conor talked so much trash. When he got in there, Jose just wanted to rip his head off, open him up, got knocked out in whatever it was, 19 seconds.
But that's why I love about this fight. Nate speaks his mind. He's so outgoing with it, and then
Nate's a
Ige
character.
channels his emotion so damn well,
Yeah.
and he unleashes it inside the cage. So
I like both these guys.
Huge contrast. Look at this guy.
He looks
The way he's like clenching his lips and his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
he's ready to go.
yeah.
He's a character, man.
You know him?
No. Never
He
had him on the
trains
show.
down at MMA Masters. That's where Colby Covington trains. I can't imagine those two dynamically on the mats together at the same time. I haven't seen it, but they're both at MMA Masters.
Interesting. I mean, but Colby, like, if the camera's not on him, is pretty quiet, humble dude, just wants to work. So I can see how that dynamic works.
Where's Patty? I haven't heard anything about the guy.
He had surgery and got married, so he's out for a little bit.
Oh, that's it for him then.
No, he's
Once
coming
you-
down. Dude, he's coming down, bro.
No,
Watch
not him. Patty's been
What
out.
is that?
Yeah, Patty got surgery, I think, on his ankle, and then he got married. But he's been with the same girl since he was like 12. He's been with him.
Oh, isn't she a fighter?
No, you're thinking of Meatball.
Oh, right.
The
Oh,
girl.
Meatball.
Yeah,
She's
Mario
always
Meatball.
around him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fight in the same card. Yeah, that dude got the Brian Callen cut in the back there.
Does Chin ever get to speak?
Oh yeah, whenever he wants, man.
Yeah.
Why don't you say something? Why are you being so
This
shy?
isn't North Korea,
Good to see you
Paulie.
again, Paulie.
What?
This isn't North Korea. He can speak whenever he wants, dog.
Yeah. Come on.
I want to know this
Say-
guy. I always want to know what this guy's story is. Look at him. He's got his like
His
blue
friend?
gloves, and he's
Oh,
got
the guy that puts the
Yeah, he's
Vaseline
got
on?
his like utility belt on his thing.
And you're not curious about the guy with the Brian Callen's haircut back there? The got the the guy in the very that looks like Megamind.
Oh
The
yeah, he
back?
needs to like let it go. That
No, you get rid of it, dude.
Yeah,
And-
dude. You
dude,
gotta
and
let
he shined that bad boy
go.
up.
Yeah. You can't grease your head like that. You just gotta let that side hair
Fuck
go.
power slap. Do a headbutt contest. That guy's winning.
And what is the point of this Vaseline on the face?
Cuts. Stops cuts.
So it slides off. The gloves
Do you
will
miss
slide off
fighting?
instead of like.
Hell
friction.
no.
No, right?
No.
Is it
Much
gnarly?
much better gig now. Yeah, yeah.
It was gnarly, right?
Yeah, super gnarly.
God, can you imagine?
I enjoyed the
that.
training. I enjoyed some of the fights, but it's exhausting, man.
Now you got ears that are fucked up, right?
Yeah, that's the badge of honor I walked away with. That and some CT, whatever.
But are you able to do surgery to fix them or no? Or you not?
You could, but I'd be kicked out of the MMA community if I did surgery. I did have this big show with E. I've told the story before. I had this big show with E. There's all these big names.
Let me see your side of it.
This one looks like a tortellini. But
Jesus Christ, dude.
we shot the pilot, and it was the first. I just got to LA, and it was like my first show. I did all these auditions. They're like, "You're a part of the cast." I'm like, "Oh, this is insane, man." What's Joan Rivers' daughter's name?
Melissa
was the main one. There's like a bunch of big names on it. Melissa McCarthy was on there. A bunch of people. And I'm the only guy, and I get the job. I'm like, "Oh, hey, we shoot the pilot." All of them like, "Dude, this is gonna be great." And Melissa's like, "You're gonna be a star, bro." I'm like, "Dude, I'm going Sizzler." At that time, I just retired from fighting. In my head, I knew if it got signed to whatever 20 episodes, I was like, "I'm buying a Ferrari. This is gonna be crazy." So I'm waiting. We keep calling my agent, like this low-level agent at the time, calling him, harassing him. He's like, "Dude, it takes a while. Hollywood doesn't work like it. It takes a while." I'm like, "All right." 3 months goes by. Finally, he goes, "Call me, text me, call me." I'm like, "Oh, this is it." He was like, "Good news and bad news, man." I'm like, "All right." He's like, "Bad news is show's not happening." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, they decided to go with something else, but they might come back around to it, but it's not happening for a while." I'm like, "Oh, man." He goes, "Good news is, you ever seen that show Botched? Like with those doctors?" He's like, "Yeah, man, they're fans. They want to fix your ears for free." Like, oh, bro, I can't do that.
That's both
I can't
bad
fix
news.
my ears. Yeah, that's both bad news. Yeah. You can't, like, as a fighter, you can't fix your ears. You can't.
Why?
It's like you got to earn this. Like, it took years. So it's like, it's kind of like
it's like every bad decision. Imagine if every bad decision you've ever made, you had to have
scars
for it. Like fighting is.
It's anyone that doesn't.
Would you do it again?
Because it got me here, yeah. Because I don't know if I'm here if I didn't. You know, because my path was so different. That's how I met Brian Counts. I met you, Rogan. It's like it took me down this path. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, you were a fighter before you became a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What about people that aren't fighters? Do they get cauliflower ears too?
Like high school wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
Yeah. And then some rugby, some boxing.
That's from getting hit in the
trauma,
side.
Like your ear constantly getting trauma, and then eventually it fills up with like fluid because there's a space there, so the body goes, "Oh, we got to fill that." Fills with fluid, and you can. I kept draining it, and eventually it just calcifies and gets hard, and that's how you get this.
Oh wow.
Now in Brazil, it's like if you do jiu-jitsu, it means you have money. It's like so girls like that. So there will be young kids that take phone books and pliers. And they can't afford jiu-jitsu, so they do it so the girls think they have money.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then, but when a guy walks around with his ears fucked up, chicks like that.
Yeah, I guess. And also, guys at bars now probably don't mess with that guy. Like even if it's a tiny guy, like, he's probably not the one to mess with.
Yeah, you look. That's what you look for. You look at the.
So that's what we got to do: get
Face
our ears
tattoos,
fucked up, so then we can go to the bars, and then no one will mess with us.
I don't feel like anybody's gonna mess. Nobody has everyone picked a fight with you, Paulie?
Just Eric.
We talked about on the podcast. Who would I fight? I will fuck Pauly Shore.
I one time got punched in the face.
No.
Yeah.
MTV Spring Break or some shit?
No. This was when I was in high school.
That's the last time you got punched in the face? High school?
I can see that though, because you grew up around just shit
Why
talking
the
masters.
Fuck is Chin laughing, dude? I'll come over and kick
You
your
want him to talk
fucking
more.
face and make your face a cauliflower face.
Sorry. Ooh, there's the fight right there. Chin versus Pauly Shore.
Slap fight.
No, but I'm saying it's like, you know, when you're think of all the people he grew up around. So you probably like were wicked. You had a wicked mouth when you were in high school, I'm sure.
I was actually really nice.
What high school did you go to, Pauly?
I was really nice.
What high school was it?
It was Beverly Hills High School. I was just a nice guy. No, what happened was there's this.
We need proof of that.
He was the quarterback of the football team.
Here we go.
And and I was talking to his girl, but not like fucking her or not like that type of thing. Just like being friendly with her. And then he was like an insecure weirdo. And then we were on the beach, and he just came and cold cocked me.
Knock you out or no? Black guy?
Yeah, he cold cocked me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you were giving her that smooth.
Oh, I'm not going to touch you, Pauly. I was watching the Anna Nicole Smith doc, and then you just pop up in there. You and her jump in a limousine. I'm like, I didn't know Pauly, Anna Nicole Smith.
Dude, I can't get into it. I'm here to talk about the fight. I'm not talking about Anna Nicole
Yeah, wait, do you have a gag order?
Yeah. NDA from 1994.
That was funny. You guys saw that too.
Yeah. Her boyfriend was a quarterback of high school team.
Yeah. Easy to punch in the face.
It's a different time back then, man.
People forget how, because she was on that
here we
reality show, but people forget how gorgeous she was when she was young.
fucked,
My
dude.
God, dude.
Dude, Nate looks big for a 45er.
Yeah, he does look
Yeah,
really
this
big.
guy does.
He looks big for a
way bigger
what?
than this guy.
They weigh 145 pounds.
Wow.
Well, they
They
did weigh
fight at
145.
What?
Yeah, he's probably 160.
If this guy's 140, now even he's probably by 155. Too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
they got to
big
weigh in
fella.
at the scales at 145 on Friday.
I mean,
but
Nate looks like he's over 170 right now.
yes, Nate looks big.
Wow.
Nate looks like fucking Chandler right now. You think Chandler and Connor fight?
I don't know, man.
The thing that scared me is Dane in the press conference goes, "These guys are hard to wrangle in, man. Once they have all that money, knock you out or no? Black guy?
Hey, Coke.
We need proof of that.
He was the quarterback of the football team.
Here we go.
And I was talking to his girl, but not like.
Got you, Polly. I was watching the Anna Nicole Smith doc, and then you just pop up in there. You and her jump in a limousine. I'm like, I didn't know Polly and Nicole Smith.
Dude, I can't get into it. I'm here to talk about the fight. I'm not talking about Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, wait, do you have a gag order?
Yeah. NDA from 1994.
That was funny. You guys saw that too.
Yeah. Her boyfriend was a quarterback of high school team.
Easy to punch in the face.
It's a different time back then, man.
People forget how, because she was on that
here we
reality show, but people forget how gorgeous she was when
She
she
was
was young.
fucked,
My
dude.
God, dude.
Dude, Nate looks big for a 45er.
Yeah, he does look
Yeah,
really
this
big.
guy does.
He looks big
looks
for
way
a
bigger
what?
than this guy.
They weigh 145 pounds.
Wow.
Well, they
They
did weigh
fight at
145.
What?
Yeah, he's probably 160.
If this guy's 140, now even he's probably by 155. Too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
they got to
big
weigh in
fella.
at the scales at 145 on Friday.
I mean,
but
Nate looks like he's over 170 right now.
yes, Nate looks big.
Wow.
Nate looks like fucking Chandler right now. You think Chandler and Connor fight?
I don't know, man.
The thing that scared me is Dane in the press conference goes, "These guys are hard to wrangle in, man. Once they have all that money, it's like, whoa. I
mean-
thought this was a done deal."
Well, that's
He's like,
his excuse is why he doesn't pay people. He's like, yeah.
Connor
you
gets
gotta
paid
keep him
though.
around.
Wait,
Yeah,
what-
but to Dana's defense, it's like, yeah, if these guys get too comfortable and make too much money, they're not going to fight anymore. So I
Right.
don't have a business.
What's Connor doing at a Heat game? Punching mascots. He's not training.
Yeah.
He's on the yacht. He's not
I
training.
know. Yeah,
What's the deal with the
guy have
USADA
fun?
situation?
He's been, beat up
I don't
He's
know.
going to get an exemption.
He's gonna
100%.
maybe like 2 tests, and he doesn't have to do the 6
Yeah,
months.
also, what are we doing? Who
This
gives a
guy's
shit?
quick, man. This dude punches fast. He gets 2 hits in versus the other guy's 1 hit.
But when Dana said, these guys are tough wrangling, hopefully you're like, what? I was like, oh no, there's a chance it's not going to happen.
Yeah, man.
Have you been watching The Ultimate Fighter?
I have.
Thoughts?
Kind of underwhelming a little bit. Could have been better.
Now let
Why
me
is
ask you
that?
this: is it a case because it's old school? Because like that show format's a little old
It's
school.
the format.
It's the, right?
I just think the format's outdated. I mean, it's not that it's not entertaining, but people have seen it already. And if you're trying to attract new viewers to it
You
by
gotta
doing
mix
the
it
same
up.
old thing, you got to mix it up.
Yeah, there has to be something. And then they shot this in 4 weeks instead of 6 to 8.
Yeah. I mean,
I like the second episode.
Yeah, I like how they did it by doing the veterans and the new
I don't see
school.
that's my biggest problem with it. It should be young prospects versus young prospects. What are we gonna do with the veterans? They beat all these young prospects. Then what do we do with that veteran who's already been in the UFC? Clearly, it didn't work out. You tell me, because that veteran, you can't have him fight another young prospect in the UFC. Was he gonna beat the top 15 guys?
Why aren't you involved in that at all, ever? Like, I can see you being the host now, or
Yeah,
like the Ryan Seacrest of that.
Yeah.
This is Ultimate Fighter. Why aren't you doing that?
Number of reasons. It goes deep. The guy who
okay.
owns the place isn't the
Dun,
biggest fan.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
Hey, it gets you in the Apex. That's where they do the show.
Yeah, I have no issue with Dana. I have no issue with him. Zero.
Nobody believes that.
See,
And that's a shame. That's a
Slap
shame.
fight, Dana White.
Dana's reaction
shot.
to the character is kind of like what blew my stuff up. So forever, I'm grateful that
What
Dana had that
character?
reaction. The schmo. See, the
Oh,
way
your
we're
character.
the way we're acting now is not how I am when I interview people.
No, he has a whole. I'm telling you, Andy
The
Kaufman
whole
does a whole
shtick,
character.
Oh, you lock into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lock into something. Yeah,
That's
but didn't Dana just shit on you too for that?
During the press conference in Miami, yeah. I mean,
he did a press conference as the character, and Dana was like, "Do we have any more questions? Did he call you a effing idiot?"
No, see, I got caught in the crossfires because there's a lot of stuff that was going on backstage and stuff like that. You know, there's a feuding between Masvidal and Kevin Holland, like stuff that I wasn't aware of, and I commit to the character and do the shit. So he was pissed off at my question at the wrong time. I asked
What was the
about
question?
I asked about like Kevin Holland, something like, if he had a steel chair, who would he hit over the head with?
Oh,
Past,
but also that was the same day that the WWE deal merger got announced too. So it was a wrestling question.
And I just asked like, is he a pretty serious question? So I wanted to follow a serious question.
I didn't
with
see
a little.
It's edited, so it looks like you just came out with that weird question.
No, yeah, it was my second question.
Oh damn.
But no, it's cool.
And Dana was like, any other stupid fucking questions?
Oh, yeah, wow. And then we FaceTimed on that Tuesday, and
Who
we
did?
hashed it out, Dana and I.
Oh, really?
Because I called him up. I wanted to know what was going on, and we were cool.
He was cool?
It was cool.
That's cool.
He told me his side, told him my side, and we
I also get it. You know, like with Dana, with all the bullshit he deals with.
Dude, if I would have known he was going through what he's going through, I wouldn't have asked that question.
Yeah, I get it.
What's he going through?
Money?
Well, just the situation at the time, just dealing with like.
There's like a lot of drama, like behind the scenes of that fight card. So he has to put out a million fighters, and then he's like, all right, let's wrap this thing up. And then he has to, you know, kind of a silly question.
Character.
Yeah, as a character.
Yeah, so
it's the schmo with the pros.
I'll just do it.
Yeah, do it for Paulie.
Wait, before you do, turn around and then turn into it.
I don't have to. I just put the glasses
No, but for
on.
me, mentally.
Get acting lessons from Paulie, man.
Yeah.
It's been some
like,
bit. Have you ever seen Encino Man,
Yeah,
bro?
let's breathe.
Don't argue.
No,
Okay,
Guest
what's
House.
it?
Have you seen Guest House?
A biodome?
Yes.
Son-in-law.
Here we go.
Son-in-law's good.
Here we go. In action.
Hold on, he's.
All right, cut. Your timing's off.
He has put his outfit.
Oh, he's got an outfit
his
on?
whole outfit.
Almost.
Oh, shit.
They missed each other.
Now, originally, David goes, you want me to do the character the whole time? Like, Bubba, it's over 2.5 hours.
Oh!
You can't do the character the whole
time.
Oh! Shit.
Damn.
Oh!
I need.
Oh!
Hi.
Oh, nice recovery.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful
Here he is.
recovery.
Schmo's here.
This is the Schmo with the Pro. We got Paulie Short right next to me. Nice to see you, man.
Hi, nice to see you, Schmo, with the dough.
With the Pro.
With the Pro.
Aren't you a pro or are you just a bro?
I'm with you, bro.
But we don't know.
We don't know.
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want some mo?
No, I'm cool.
I'm
You guys want to switch chairs? Bring back the other guy.
Talk to me for a second, man. We're here for Fight Companion. We're watching UFC. It seems like you've never seen a fight in your entire life.
For the blow. Here you go.
Here we go.
Man, I got some coke right here, man. I got some chokey cokey, bro. I went to the line right here, and then. All right, cut.
Hey, listen, it's not a toupee. You can touch all you want. You got a quarter?
That's cool.
Wow.
The dog is freaking out because probably because you touched him.
The idea is
Dog
just
doesn't
to
like that at all.
get people off kilter a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I told you, I think it's brilliant. Otherwise, you're just another gray elephant in the crazy
Buster,
MMA
come.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Buster. Oh man.
Here we go.
Man.
Oh, these boys are swinging.
I
want to go home. Take the line off of my head.
Okay, if the owner of the dog is getting attacked, we're all nervous.
Is that a
okay?
German
We're all gonna
Shepherd?
die.
Yeah.
No, he's not a German Shepherd.
See if you want some of that rain there.
Oh man.
He's like, how many times I gotta tell you? Stop bringing me places. What's up?
I only bring him because he gets crazy when you leave him, you know?
How you doing?
Schmo, over under, Amanda Nunes retires tonight.
Really?
This little guy's winning this fight, man.
Wait, give me a number. Like, are we
Over under, so minus 500 would say she's definitely retiring.
Yeah.
Plus 500, she's not. What do you? Or give me a percentage.
Minus 490.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Borderline. It's borderline. I think it's just gonna be dependent on how the fight goes,
'Cause
and how
the-
what emotions, what hormones are going through.
Well, let me ask you this: what's left for?
That's the question,
That's
right?
what I was just about to
Like,
ask
what's she
you.
gonna wait for? Juliana Pena 3?
Well,
Is
here's
that the next
But here's
fight?
the thing, though. She doesn't have to like. How about this? Can you see her doing like one fight a year?
Well, here's the thing that
There's no
grinds my
contenders.
gears.
Huh?
There's a featherweight division, a female featherweight division that literally has had no rankings and been listed for years
At
on the
140
UFC.
at
145 for women's. There's no
They haven't
competition.
stripped her of the belt,
They're
nothing.
literally keeping that division alive just because she's in the game. So who the hell is she going to fight at 145? So if she fights again, it's going to be at 35.
Unless Kayla Harrison is a free agent, I think.
No, she's locked in with PFL.
Is she locked?
But she's also
And she lost
35
recently
years
too,
old,
so
right?
she feels like she's got to redeem herself.
Keep fighting.
Yeah, that'd be my only argument. If I was friends with Amanda Nunes, I go,
Enough of this
stick,
already.
like, and
What's what?
financially, I would assume she's okay. So it's like, what do we do now? Like,
to
what are
me-
you gonna stick around? The Shevchenko thing's not happening.
I mean, and it'll only benefit Valentina in that situation. And had Valentina not lose to Grasso, that would have been more
Yep,
attractive.
yep.
But she's got to get her belt back.
Yeah, so for Amanda, it's like, what? Stick around, and do what?
Do
and
what?
She doesn't enjoy like the whole fight night and fight
No.
days and
Been
all
there,
that
done
shit.
that.
Yeah,
She's got nothing
Yeah.
left to prove.
I agree.
I mean, the next female in line to surpass her as the greatest female of all time's got so much work to do.
Oh my god,
It's probably never gonna happen.
it'd be tough. There's not as many stars. It's tough, man.
What makes it? I guess Star is just
But
about
isn't
winning,
it-
right?
But it isn't it
Combo
interesting?
thing, stars, looks.
But isn't it
streaks.
interesting that the women's are at the top of the
Card?
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah,
right?
UFC does not. They don't. The best of the best get the top
It's
billing.
not about name. She's the biggest name in
But
this
it's-
fight, though. That's why.
But that's what a lot of.
Right? Isn't she the biggest name?
I'd
on
say
this,
Charles
all the cards?
Oliveira is the biggest name on the card.
It's 1A, 1B. You can make the argument either way.
I mean, if you go off as far as like views, like if you look at Countdown, I think Amanda Nunes, Irene Aldana had like, I don't know, 75,000 views. Charles Oliveira, Dariush had like 700,000.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
I have whiskey here, Tiger whiskey, and I have Rain Energy here. What do you want, bud? No vodka? No, oh, tequila.
Tequila.
You want ice cube?
Yeah.
All right. Hand me a cup, bud.
Smoke, you too, if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's right.
shit, my bad.
Why not? Why
And
not?
you want tequila or whiskey?
Tequila's good.
Yeah,
Alright.
right. Some chill tequila would be nice.
Hand me your cup.
Been
Oh,
up since
Saturday
5. I
night.
gotta stick with the
Why-
uppers.
I've been up since 5.
Do you know where I was
5 a.m.
last
club.
night?
I'm always up at 5 though.
I was
Really?
at Flanker Steak in Vegas. They were doing like a
Flanker
soft
Steak?
launch. They were doing a soft launch. I walked into a room. I had
that's
no
it,
idea
huh?
they had John Jones there.
Oh,
damn,
shit.
so
So I
what's
ran,
up?
yeah, I
He
talked to
submi-
John Jones
He just
briefly.
submitted him. I
Danny,
think,
you
right?
guys submitted him?
Did he? I didn't see it.
Yeah, that
Oh no, that's the round. that might be the round.
Because he had him in a lot.
He looks like he's in trouble though. Looks
He
like
looks
Danny
winded.
beat his ass.
Yeah.
He looks
Oh, he
winded.
was
Hand me
just,
the tequila.
he was just about to get got right there. I thought it was. A
Did
submission.
you say what's up to John?
Yeah,
You guys are cool.
yeah. I've always had a good relationship with John. He's a good dude.
Yeah, I
He
like
so I showed up like this, and he's like, Schmo,
Yeah.
you look so fucking different when you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
with the glasses.
Yeah, I said the same thing when we came to the Wise Guys comedy set in the back. I'm like, holy shit, man.
But I like that,
That's
dude.
it.
I
This
appreciate
guy's
that. I want to just when I'm not the schmo, just fucking be a normal.
Isn't it
dude.
interesting that John and Stipe, it didn't look like it was gonna happen.
Right.
I do a show with Chael. Chael goes, I got some news for you. I'm like, what's up, man? He goes, the Stipe John fights off. He's fighting Sergey Pavlovich in August, and I went, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, that's what I heard.
The only
So
way this
cheers,
guy
fellas.
wins is he has to knock him out.
2 days later, or a day later.
Chin?
Cheers, fellas.
As far as I've seen,
Thanks
yeah.
for doing this,
Yeah,
Paulie.
thank you for
Thank
having
you,
me.
brother. Appreciate it, man. You're the best.
Oh, I don't have any. I don't.
Eric doesn't drink.
Boring.
Literally the next day, Shmo
Pussy.
comes out. Stipe signed.
It's not gonna work.
I'm not,
I
just
heard
took
Stipe
a
was holding
couple
off
sips.
because the PFL deal, and he only has one fight.
Is that the
Where do you
August
even see you
19th card
drink?
at T-Mobile Arena? Is that what they're doing?
Not my thing.
No, they're
Here-
doing it
here
in
and there.
November still.
Okay,
Madison
so
You know what?
Madison
Nice
Square
That's
Garden.
what I
steak,
heard.
Nice glass of wine.
Wine. Yeah.
That's good. Where have you guys been performing lately? I know some good clubs if you need.
I was at La Jolla Comedy Store last
Oh,
weekend.
yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite. Man. I could live in La Jolla.
Yeah.
I would move out there. That's one
Yeah.
place I'd leave LA for. Maybe. I love it out there.
There's a good club in Arkansas.
What's it called?
It's called the Grove.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Have you done the Blue Room in Springfield,
I have.
Missouri? Great
That's
room.
a great room too.
One of my faves.
Yeah.
Love that hotel.
Hidden
and there's
gem.
a great
Great
coffee
hotel.
place. There's a great coffee
Yes.
place around
Close,
the corner.
right? Yes.
Oh man.
That's what I like when you can walk everywhere.
Cereal
Yeah.
girl.
I got my hair cut there.
Tried it.
I got my hair cut down the street, and then I
Put it
went.
in there,
Oh
put it in
shit.
there. It's, I don't know. I put in the.
No, I just
Olipop?
sip it by itself.
Alright.
But I mean, I like you still. You're my friend.
Yeah, the
They
Blue
got
Room's
smoke
great.
rooms or something.
Yeah,
trying to
there's
think
some
where
good
else.
clubs. Arkansas, Lowell,
yeah,
Arkansas.
Interesting.
Dope. And you know, it's the capital of Walmart, or it's the Walmart headquarters.
Headquarters.
Pretty sure
They just
that's
bought they own the Broncos.
Kavinder twins.
That was a fun show.
Convener twins.
Helium, great room. I like I did Tacoma recently. Tacoma Comedy Club's great. And I do Spokane, I think in September.
Fresno.
Oh, I'm doing Skankfest, Eric.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I talked to Gomez.
Oh, that's gonna be something.
Are you doing it this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there too.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure.
Where's Brian tonight? With his babe and
Callan canceled 2 days ago, and he goes, "Oh, dude, I messed up. I have a dinner."
He just cheesed him.
Yeah.
So Brian's on my shit list right now. But to be fair, he had a show in Venice on Tuesday night, but my son had basketball, so I couldn't make his show. So I think it's just him getting back at me. I don't know. My son had basketball today. He missed 2 key free throws, and they lost the game.
Back to back?
How old are your kids?
7 and 3.
I've done that. I've done that too.
Missed free throws or had kids?
Missed free throws. Not our kids.
Yeah, man.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
You feel that as a kid and you remember that.
Especially at 7.
Oh, yeah.
So what I did is I brought up highlights of LeBron missing a ton of game-winning shots. Because he loves LeBron. I'm like, look at LeBron, he misses.
Dude, Shaq missed every fucking free throw, I feel like.
You just...
You've been watching the games, the basketball?
Yeah, I'm from Denver, so Nuggets.
Can you put my closer to you?
They know what I'm saying.
I can't hear you.
They know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the Nuggets, man. That's my team.
Great, right?
Yeah, yep. We'll close it out Monday night.
Big deal.
Probably. But I can see Miami.
Favored by
they don't
9.
have enough. They don't have enough bodies to match up with.
Great elbow.
Tyler
I also
Hero
think
might be back. You look like Tyler Hero. That's what you look
a little
like.
bit.
Same haircut, maybe.
Tyler Hero's been out for too long, but then also I think Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets, he's more hurt than we know.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was a rough series with Boston.
Yeah.
No,
he rolled his ankle.
I think he injured himself bad because he had 56 earlier in the playoffs, and he doesn't look the same at all.
He has 20.
I heard Dame Lillard is saying to play. If I wanted to play any place now, he would say I would want to be traded to Miami.
Ooh,
and
they
that
get
would be
Dame Lillard?
deadly.
Whoa.
But him, Butler, and Bam.
Phil.
Yeah, give Hero.
They're not being the
only
Nuggets,
trade
but
quality.
yeah.
You have to give him and maybe Vincent.
What
You
about
keep
the
other
dude
guys?
that was in Toronto? What's his name?
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
He's good.
No, he's 38.
He
about
comes
to
off
retire.
the bench, hits some big threes, just like Kevin Love. You know,
I didn't realize he was 38. It's like, damn, people
Can't
are
believe
playing longer.
Udonis Haslem's still in the league.
Yeah, 42.
He's like
And
42.
doesn't play. He grew up in Miami, went to University of Miami, got drafted by Miami, so he's just like the mascot.
Wasn't he
at this point.
undrafted?
Yeah.
He was undrafted.
Yeah.
and did fucking
To Miami.
And they're paying him. He's probably getting the veteran minimum, whatever the minimum is. It's probably still more money than most
He's making
people.
at least a couple million just
Oh,
to sit
yeah.
on the bench.
Yeah.
That's his minimum.
Basically, it'd be probably good for the young kids, I guess.
Well, he works for the franchise, too, so it's like
Yeah.
it works all
He'll
the
stay
way
in the
around.
franchise.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be, just like a lot of Miami's people, they still work
Yeah,
for
Is
him.
this going live streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys. Hi, guys.
But the unsung hero that no one talks about is fucking Pat Riley. I think I read or listened to some statistic where he's been
25% of NBA Finals.
Is that nuts?
As a player, a coach, and a
Unreal.
GM. Nuts.
Unreal.
They also say, I'm not taking anything away from that coach. They also say he's really the one that comes up with the game plan to this day.
Eric?
Yeah. They're saying Pat Riley does like he's.
Well, he
I don't
groomed
believe that at all.
Eric
I don't believe that
Spoelstra.
at all.
Or is groomed a, can I say that word? Or is
Groom,
that,
yeah, no, that's
okay.
fine.
He
Yeah,
groomed
different
him.
groom. Yeah, he
good
groomed
groom.
him because he was a video guy, intern.
Yeah.
Who was?
The
Spoelstra.
Spokesters.
Oh.
That's the most amazing part about this shit, okay?
How they can be cool.
These
out there.
guys literally were just pow, 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 pow.
Yeah,
and
they're
the
ready.
moment the thing went off, they went like this. Good
They
fight,
love
man.
each other.
Respect.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
Ike's never been
That's
finished.
crazy.
I don't think he's ever been finished.
Such a beast.
Look at this guy.
This guy, I'm pretty sure he won the fight.
I mean, you know how strong you'd
I
have to
think
be.
so,
You know how strong you have to be mentally just to fight someone and be cool with them. And if you're not strong enough, you need BetterHelp. And this episode of Fight Command is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you. Paulie's like, what the hell? And never take a moment to think about what you need from yourself. But when you spend all your time giving, it can leave us feeling stretched thin and burned out. Preach. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. All right, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try today. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
Ooh.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Shaub, SCHAUB, to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp,
You know we get it back,
HELP.com/Shaub.
terrible.
Back to the program. What's up, dudes?
There's no way this guy didn't win this fight.
Ige definitely won that fight.
He won.
Nah,
Yeah, for sure. 2 decisions though. Not. I mean, and good scraps.
Well, I mean, he knocked him down twice. Like if it's close, then this is all fixed. You know what I mean?
Same point system as boxing, right? And what happens when he knocks
Oh, I
someone
know.
down in boxing?
Yeah. Well, this is crazy. It's
10-8
crazy
boxing,
though.
yeah.
He knows too. You have to know.
Are we allowed to go to the comments or no? Because I know there's gonna be some bad comments about us right now.
Yeah, you don't want that, Paul. You don't need that in your life, Doug.
You don't want that
No,
smoke.
you don't want that, man.
So we don't go to the comments?
Never.
You can if you want.
Chin,
I can do the good comments if you want.
If you want Chin to read some of the comments, he can.
Good
yeah,
comments.
can
yeah.
you
want
put a
that?
couple? Yeah, a couple.
Well, when you say it like that, meaning there's probably some really bad ones. It's
Chin-
like,
Chin-
when
Chin-
you go, well, I can read the good ones.
Chin goes, there's a few.
Tell us what's really happening.
Yeah, Chin goes, there's a few good ones I could read.
Jordan Olafson says, "Love you, Paulie." There's
Boom.
one good
See,
one.
Oversin.
Chase Fuller, Paulie is a man. Light the way. Love you. We love you, Paulie.
But how's our chemistry? Do they like our chemistry?
Of course, yeah.
They like it.
They
Okay.
say they love you, so obviously.
Okay.
chemistry.
Well, one person.
One.
You know what I mean?
Aaron Barrett, Paulie, you're great. There's so many Paulie love.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, posts
Who
here.
doesn't fuck with Paulie?
I know, dude.
I don't know anybody who hates on Paulie.
Mm.
It's impossible to hate Paulie.
Is this
We
guy
all grew up with
Is this
Paulie.
guy a former fighter?
DC?
Yeah.
One
Hall
of the
of
greatest of
Famer?
all time, yeah.
Wow, he got punched hard.
Two division world champion.
He
Great
got
commentator.
punched hard.
Because he had
This
that-
guy got punched hard.
He's got that dad bod.
Yeah, he got the like if you chiseled away all that, it's probably a guy that looks like this.
No, even
but
when
you
he
can tell he used to look like that, and he's still standing like he does.
No, even when he fought though, he
I
was
like
not
that.
cut. He was just he was a thick boy.
But
he
he's
fought at
standing like
205 for most of his career, then went up to heavyweight. Was also the Strikeforce heavyweight champion, Grand Prix champion.
Yeah,
Jeez.
heavyweight to light heavyweight to
One of the
heavyweight.
best to ever do it.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Did he win?
commentator.
Imagine what his career would look like had he beat John Jones. Had he come out on the other side of the John Jones rivalry.
Dude. Great. I mean, good.
How many times did they fight?
3 times or twice?
At least twice.
Yeah, at
I'm
least
trying to
twice.
think if there's 3.
Did he lose? Did he
I
lose
should know.
both?
I should know. I know it's at least 2.
Did he lose both?
He lost, but then John tested hot.
positive.
Failed the drug test. John knocked him out with a head kick. It was bad.
I think there was 3.
There's
I think
three.
there's 3.
There's 3.
Shit.
Yeah,
Well,
DC's
I'm not
one of the best
surprised.
to ever do it.
I'm not surprised this guy won.
I should know. I was at 2 of them. There's
Yeah.
3 of them.
Real quick, Helen Yee Sports says, "I love you, Shmo."
That's his wife or girlfriend?
Paulie, keep touching him.
Yeah, it's my.
Oh,
it's
he
my
likes when I
girlfriend right
touch
now.
him?
She likes when you touch
That's
him.
what I was saying. You guys got mad at me when. Oh shit!
Yeah, don't start what you can't finish.
That's my better half.
Head coach. There he is.
There it is.
Head coach Canucks.
You're such a little guy. You got some tense shoulders, man.
Hey, why are they showing Vegas though?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's Vegas, dude.
That's T-Mobile Arena.
Are they announcing
next
something
fight
right
maybe
now
or something?
They're
Yeah,
about
I
to
don't know.
announce.
They have to be
something.
announcing something because.
What are they announcing?
Anyone know?
KG, you listening?
Yeah, they're announcing the next card.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. What card is it? It's just Volkanovski.
Oh
it's
no, this is
Yair.
International
Yeah,
Fight Week.
okay.
I'm stoked for this fight.
These cards are. This
oh
card's
my
stacked.
god, dude, Yair Rodriguez, how he beat Josh Emmett,
Insane.
Oh my god.
I don't think he beats Volkanovski though.
I'm not. Yeah, Volkanovski's so fucking good.
So good. I mean, even the Makhachev fight, I thought I could see how people scored it for Volkanovski in that fight, but after seeing that, the 145ers like, oh, nobody's gonna beat Volkanovski. I mean, what he did, and also you see his strength, his takedown defense, like nuts, dude. I don't get how a 45er beats him.
Is it pretty universal that he's the greatest featherweight of all time, or has he got 1 or 2 more things left?
I think what would be the argument? It used to be Max Holloway, right?
Right, and look what he's done to Max.
Beat him 3 times.
And what was it? The first fight where it was kind of because I
First
was
fight
there.
super controversial.
Yes.
Second fight, Volkanovski won.
Clearly.
Third fight,
Clearly.
that was the nail in the coffin.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
my
And Max was,
anniversary
great.
with your babe. Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here right
No
now.
one did that to Max. What he did to him in that third fight.
Just FYI.
What do you say?
He's asking me to drive a spot tonight. And I'm like, yesterday was my anniversary. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Like
I
as
sent out the bat signal.
Like
That's
as
how much
I was
love
walking
air.
out the door, she was like, "It's supposed to be our anniversary," you know. And I'm like, "Oh no, you should have said this when I was like, hey, can I go?"
Yeah.
But shout out to my beautiful wife.
Yes. Oh, we
1
love you.
year of marriage bliss, and I hope for many, many more.
We appreciate you, Eric.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And
much.
dinner on me. What's
Yeah.
up, girl? Dinner on me. Least I can do.
Yeah.
Allowing Eric to come.
I gotta tell her right now.
She ain't
he's
gonna
giving
hit you
a
when you
shout
walk
out.
in the door. She gonna put her hands on you?
Yeah, she puts her hands on me.
Hell yeah. Like slap fight league style? She be slapping you?
No.
Does
I
she
should
do
let her
your
that.
game podcast with you?
No, but sometimes I'll be doing my podcast and then she'll come in.
Just
I'll be
come
like-
in.
I'll be like, hey, babe. She's like, hey. You know, she loves being on the podcast.
Are the comments on there like, let's see that ass and shit like that?
She just dyed her hair, so now she has like blonde highlights now.
Oh,
right?
dope.
So like she comes in the room and she's like, I'm showing the people on my stream like, look,
That's
and
my
then-
babe,
And
right?
then somebody said like, in all due respect, she could get it.
I guess that's a compliment. Can she get it?
You know what I mean?
Oh, really? You want to fuck my wife? Oh, thank you. You know?
I know, but people are like,
she can get it.
It is what it is. When you're like when you're a public figure, or you have your stuff out in public.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And people know who your girl is, whatever it is like that. That's how people are. They're just monsters out there. They're trolls.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they, sometimes people are nice about it. It's like a fun thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Then there's those people who are like,
Oh, there's people that are mean about it.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
There's mean people.
I don't read the
internet.
comments.
Shane, read those comments.
You do not want them problems. Who else on that? You got Yair, you got Volkanovski. The card's stacked for International Fight Week.
Oh yeah.
Why did they have
Pantoja Moreno, and then Dricus Duplessis and Robert Whitaker.
It's a tough one for.
Nobody
Duplessis.
is taking Duplessis. No one's giving him a chance.
Well,
Why?
what evidence would you have where you could? Because I think Robert Whitaker's possibly the greatest middleweight of all time. Not named Izzy. Like if Izzy's not there, he's your reigning world champion multiple times.
He's
over.
been in so many fucking
Well,
wars.
this is the fight that's
But
coming
here's
out
the
right now.
thing. Here's the one thing I want to
this is
say.
in,
Jalen
later.
Turner,
Right.
Dan Hooker, Bo Nickel, Tresean Gore, and Tresean Gore is a tough dude. That's gonna be a good test for Bo. It'll be a good test for Bo.
See, I think.
Well, you say it as if you think Bo's gonna win, though.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Bo should be competing in the top 10 right now. But they're like.
He's a guy who's got like 4 or 5 professional fights.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was like the top of the top, one of the greatest college wrestlers,
State
of,
wrestlers.
Of our generation.
And
My
in
generation.
all his fights, he starches everybody. I think has he had a fight go out of the first round? I don't
No.
think so. No.
Well, what I love about the UFC is that people can have these very different backgrounds, come from different places. You know, it's like if a sport like basketball, you played basketball in high school, you played basketball in college, and with this, it's like, well, no, I was a jiu-jitsu champion over here.
What did you
and,
just say? You're a what?
I want to make a case
No, I'm
for
talking
Duplessis.
about-
Wait, no, let
but
me.
no one's
I gotta
talking
say
about
something.
it.
I gotta say something. You said what?
I'm talking about how these fighters come
Different
from
backgrounds.
No, you
backgrounds.
said jujitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Jew.
Heavy on the Jew. Heavy
I'm right fucking here.
Yeah, he emphasized Jew, didn't he?
That's what I said.
I felt that.
Hey, Natan Levy.
Lachai, Lachai.
Natan Levy puts the Jew in jiu-jitsu. He's the Jewish
Somebody's gonna do it.
lightweight fighter.
Hey, I did this package today. I just want to promote it. It's going to be out next week. I know you know there's a writer's strike, obviously. You see them picketing every day. I went down there and filmed with them.
Oh, how'd it go?
It was great.
So you rided with him?
No, I went
Why don't you
down
guys
there.
storm
But let
like
me ask you this
Disney or
though.
something?
No, I went
I
down
hope
there with
you-
the
I hope
camera
you
crew.
didn't- Yeah, but I hope you didn't pre-write before you went down there.
I know I'd have got in trouble. Yeah. No, but no, it's interesting just going down there because we drive by Beverly, you see it. You know, they're picketing.
Is there a good amount of people?
Yeah.
Well, the actors have agreed to go on strike as well. But yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the directors were going to go on strike, and they cut a deal with them. They already solved that, the director stuff. So now it's going to be about
Well,
what's
the
going on with the
problem
actors
is
and
the
writers.
AI shit. So what's happened is they're taking all. Here's what they
Taking
said.
the jobs.
Yeah, but no, what they're saying is that like these writers write scripts, and then the AI goes there and jumbles the scripts
Correct.
and take it and spit it back out to different language, or to a new dialogue, and then the studios are saying, oh, that we own that. You know what I mean? The writers don't own it.
Yeah, they're saying because I produced it. It's not a person.
Yeah, but
so
if
we
you
would own
plant
the-
a tree, all the fruits that come from that tree afterwards, that goes to you.
Yes.
And so that's what I think about it. So if like the writer's room,
There's some Adam and Eve shit, bro. You're bringing
Yeah.
up. What's going
But
on?
also for those studios too, it's a tough situation for the studios too, right? Because AI's coming, and I don't think you can completely
You can't put it back in the
deny it.
box.
Yeah, you can't deny it in Hollywood. Like it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
The
be like
problem
this.
is if they're better writers than the
no,
actual
man.
writers.
No, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like Avengers, man. You know, you're gonna have like
Endgame?
You're gonna have like Tony Stark, who in that universe is super smart, right? But he uses an AI. You know, so he's like You know, he's like doing a thing. He's like, show me this thing, and you know, that's how it's gonna be. So if you're like a comic or a writer, AI is gonna be. You're gonna be like, oh, I want to do a show. I'm writing something about, say, Baltimore. You're gonna be like, AI, give me some information about Baltimore, and then you're gonna use that when you write. It's just gonna be a tool that cannot go away.
You can do that now.
Supposedly they're writing scripts.
I get that.
Features.
Yeah, because you can say, I want to give me a script on 2 boxers, one dies.
Yeah,
all right,
give them all the information.
Boom.
Then you take it, but then you have to put a human element on it.
That's not. I mean, writing's fucking hard, dude.
It should be.
Apparently not.
It should be though. It should be though.
No, I know it should be. It is hard. But I'm just saying it's not going to be hard if a computer does it.
I don't like any of the AI shit. It's not good. But there's nothing we can do to stop it.
Yeah,
Haven't you bitches ever seen Terminator 2? All these people that want AI, you don't think pros cons. Let's talk about pros cons.
Okay.
Pros, they think eventually it's going to cure all cancer, all disease.
I hope so. There was a guy.
Con! These smart ass AI machines go, these humans are stupid. Let's take them out. Let's build something and take them out.
That'll be correct.
Yeah, they're going to take us out.
Yeah, but I saw a guy that they put a chip in his brain and a device in his spine who started to walk again. So when I think about this kind of stuff, and I think about my mom who has dementia, if they have some kind of chip where the AI can help or whatever it is, and my mom can be herself again, I'm all for it.
Your mom's going to be herself until 5 years, then all of us are dead, though.
Yeah, but at least that 5 years she'll
you know what this is?
She'll know things.
You know what this is? This is the exact same decision that in The Last of Us, right? Where you could save the girl.
You're all dead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. If it's my son, it's like one of my kids. You're all dead.
But I'm just saying, I think that it's a kind of tool that we're going to have to like use. And I think that the AI is going to be like, there's going to be the officials. There's going to be no more officials. There's going to be no more ring guy in there.
Yeah, it's going to take.
It's just AI is going to be like, bang, you know, it's going to, they're going to know. They're going to be able to get the exact things, pitch count.
What does AI stand for? Artificial intelligence.
Hey, Chin, you know there's a guy now I spoke to at the Laugh Factory, actually, and he has a podcast network. They use AI right now. There's no humans for podcasting.
Bye-bye, Chin. Bye-bye.
It cuts, edits,
bye-bye.
No, I know that.
It's
I know,
all one thing.
I know the editing stuff, but you need someone to be there to do that.
Do you? He's saying you don't.
You want to do it?
Do you? This guy does it. This guy goes, dude, I fired all my employees. I just use AI. I'm like, what? He goes, it knows which cameras to go to.
Friend, I told you about this way long ago. Like, I'm like, you can replace everything with AI if you wanted to. Yeah.
You could replace.
Well, I did a commercial. I did this like football commercial a couple years ago.
For rights.
And so on set, the camera was a.
We need to live our moment.
You know? And so
we need to live our life, man. Come on, bro.
So the camera would come. Like, say they're filming us right now, so the camera would...
Was there a human controlling?
Yeah, there was a guy controlling it. But still, though, there was a lot of jobs being taken away. Because then it would be like this. It would be like, zip, we do the scene, and then maybe the scene where the camera has to zoom in on you. Now, normally at the end, they go, okay, back to one. You know and there's a whole procedure of moving back. Now, it's just back to one is a button's pressed, and then the camera goes back, and then they're able to shoot. They shot 4 commercials that day. 4. That probably would have taken, like, a week before. So, I mean, it's the kind of thing where it's like...
It kind of sucks, though, right? If you're the camera guy?
Yeah, if that's what your profession was. So what it is just going to remove professions, and we have to adapt and come up with new professions.
But there has to be one guy to control that, though. You have to have someone
right now. Eventually, there's not, Chin.
No, eventually, yeah.
It's going to be so smart.
Right now, let's say like it goes, advanced for another 5 or 10 years. You still need someone to do that. So one person to do that at least,
Well, now the director's going to be sitting there and be like, move the camera to the left, and he's going to be talking to the AI.
Yeah, exactly, like Siri.
You know?
Like Siri, like
well,
Alexa.
They started with the kiosks over at the airport. They did that, you know? Remember? When you check in at the airport, there's no people there. There's kiosks.
Oh,
that's just Southwest. They have shitty customer service. There's nobody working.
Well, I've been touring for so long. I saw that transition. I remember when there was people.
Paulie remembers.
Oh, because you
smoke on the plane.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for real.
No, you're saying
they used to have ashtrays.
His
on the
first
plane.
tour, he was like, "I can't wait to get to Baltimore."
Yeah. How fucked up is that?
And then what about where the cart drives down the street? You know, the metal cart.
That's fucking drives
me
insane.
still haven't seen one.
Yeah, it's in West Hollywood. And then I swear to God, I was in I was in San Francisco, and you see the car drive down the street and it's got all this stuff on it. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, someone's not in there. And you're like, and you lean over and you're like, oh wait, shit, someone is not in there.
Yeah.
Like it was driving by itself.
Remember San Francisco tried the
in San
robot?
Francisco.
San Francisco tried the robot cop, and it was like, you know, it had all like the gun stuff in it, but it just kept going for black people. Have you seen this? It's
I don't think
insane.
that's real.
No, it is.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's real. Because I don't know whoever programmed it clearly was racist. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to. There's still
No, they
racism
put an
there.
algorithm in, and then the algorithm.
It was like 85%.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's the second part. The second part is like you can't. Like, is the AI racist or is the AI just giving you facts?
Yeah. Odds are
Give me the
there is a
second
crime
part.
happening.
Yeah.
Doing the
Here's
McGregor
our
walk.
friend. Look at this
Good
guy.
for Mike Mallet.
This guy's gonna get killed.
See, like, this is going to be a good fight, but anyone who's, like, a casual has no fucking clue who's fighting right now.
Yeah, Mallet's a
But by the way, you know whose fault that is? The fighters.
No, UFC, right?
No,
Both.
No, man. And this
Yeah,
is
I
the
see
day and
what
age
you're
where you have to embrace it. Like Zion Williams, when he was in high school, he had 1 million followers because he was already doing the thing.
highlights.
But NBA is such a different beast, though.
Then why is Logan Paul and Jake Paul able to like infiltrate this sport?
YouTube.
And
YouTube.
Yeah, because they are using the tools now to
Social media.
These guys need to do that. All these guys need to
They can
stop
take a
thinking
page
this
out
old
of it.
school.
They
Stop
can.
thinking this old school.
But it's a
tough,
different
though.
mindset.
Yeah,
you
it's-
know, to be a
yeah.
fighter, like when you're climbing the ranks of being a fighter. I know you got a football background, but are you thinking about social media and shit like
Listen
that?
to these
I
grandpas right now. You guys sound like you
I
sound
know,
old.
I
You
know.
sound old.
No, I'm just being real.
I understand.
I'm fucking young. I'm nothing without social media. I'm just being a realist.
But I'm
How
just
old are
telling
you,
you. But
I'm 33.
see, that's already you're almost there. You're getting there. You're getting there. You sound like one of those. Because believe me, at 51, I get it. We're seeing things right now that is happening, and we're going like AI and that kind of stuff. There's young people who love AI. There's young people who are like, this is going to change the world, and they're excited about it. But as old people, we're like, oh my God, they're going to take away my pushing a button job. Like, you think we need this fuck over here?
No, I think, we have to have Casey. That's our boy, man. No, I don't have a problem.
You know what I mean?
I don't have a problem with AI taking jobs. I have a problem with them killing all of us.
Yeah. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Totally different thing.
Yeah, that's scary. AI
You think
this,
AI would do that?
Eric.
AI, eject him, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chin, that's my
But
sweatshirt I bought, right?
I think UFC's a little different. I see what Eric's saying because, like, NBA, like, Jokic isn't on social
Damn.
media at all. He's not even on there.
But they
Patrick
market,
Mahomes.
But they market. They
Correct.
But dude, the NBA and the
They
NFL
try
are
to
the two of the
market.
most popular sports in the entire world.
Well, in the top 50 of like online presence, it's mostly NBA players, and that's because they don't have masks on
right.
and stuff like that.
NFL, it's too
and
much.
college,
yeah.
you know, it's
Like if you're not a quarterback or a wide receiver,
Yeah, if you're like a linebacker,
yeah, but if you're
O-line, you're
if you're OBJ, he got
Crushing
it.
it.
he got
He
it.
got it.
Yeah.
He understood it.
Yeah, you're right.
There's people that get it, man. What's his name?
And there's some people that don't have to do
Juju
it.
Smith-Schuster wasn't the greatest player, but he got it. He was on TikTok. I'm just telling you, these modern athletes.
Well, some get it. Like Sugar Sean O'Malley gets it.
Crushes it.
Crushes. Patty gets it.
Patty, Cejudo, like some of those guys are good at it.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
It's just
Cejudo's
yeah, it's
figured
tough.
it out.
It's not for everybody. I get it, guys. Trust me. But I'm just saying, if you're wondering why nobody knows who this guy is because
You
why
don't think
should
gay-
they?
Yo, you don't think gay dudes are looking? You don't think gay dudes are
Well,
looking
they've
at
only
the
had a
guy
few fights in the
with
UFC.
the brown
these
hair
guys,
going,
though,
this
too.
guy's hot?
That's the other thing. That's the other thing too, Eric. Is like it takes
Oh,
you have to go on so many like a big win streak in order to get the recognition from the UFC and get the marketing behind it. Like these guys aren't like seasoned vets, so even
Yeah.
the casuals don't know who they are.
Yeah, but what? I
So it
don't-
takes a while
but
before.
What marketing does the UFC do?
Put you on countdown. And,
They used to like
That's what I'm
they-
saying. What's the marketing?
They used to go on like huge tours,
To
right?
non-fighters.
like the Ronda Rousey,
to non-fight fans, to non-fight fans, to casuals.
To Eric's point,
They don't market it the same anymore.
no,
They
because
don't
they,
have the
don't
same
have
fun.
to.
They don't have to.
Because now the brand is bigger than the fighter.
Yeah.
Well, UFC
Except
just
Conor
like
McGregor. Conor McGregor's bigger than the brand.
Yeah, different. Well, the Ultimate Fighter numbers beg to differ.
Well, look at Conor McGregor's social media following. Look at the UFC social media.
Is his
following.
bigger?
Yeah.
He's so big. He's
But
huge. He's like
Yeah, but
he's
that
like
doesn't necessarily mean anything.
he's the outlier. Like there's
Yeah,
never
he
been
is the
anybody like-
outlier.
I bet
He-
LeBron
I mean, he's
James
the face
has
of the
more
fight game.
followers in the NBA.
Lionel Messi and
it up,
Ronaldo
Jen.
has more followers than all UFC fighters combined.
Can you look up athletes
'Cause they're
with the
worldwide.
biggest following?
Biggest penis.
Well,
If Ronaldo has the number one, is number one.
That's
Yeah,
at
well, to me, the
PaulyShore.com.
number one is fucking Michael Jordan. Look at the bank account. Look at the Jordan brand.
Yeah.
Jordan's number one.
But
I'll be
no
biased
social media
too,
though.
because
No social media. Though.
doesn't even
different
need it.
age,
Doesn't
different
even need.
time.
He doesn't even
Different
need it.
time.
His
His
bank
company
account.
does.
Bro, Lionel
Different
Messi,
time.
Company
468 million followers.
Yeah.
Company does. That's
and Messi
power.
could walk around downtown LA and no one would know who the fuck. Well,
He
not
just signed with
downtown LA.
Miami.
Actually, not downtown LA.
I think McGregor's like at 46 million on Instagram.
Think how much
Something like
smaller
that.
it is than Messi.
I know, but
Isn't
look
that
at that in
insane?
comparison to the UFC.
I know, but look at how many followers does the NBA have? Okay.
Connor's 46.4.
God, that's a lot.
And that's just one platform.
Let's see if he's following us.
Look up
Usually when
Pauly
you-
Shore. That'd be great.
It only shows the people I'm following.
Right.
Yeah, are similar followers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that. But how many followers does the NBA have? I just want to.
NBA, literally just the NBA Instagram?
Yeah, just NBA.
NBA is
Instagram.
pretty good at social media too. I
NBA
feel like
is-
they have a younger demo than the
And
NFL,
they have China.
MLB.
Even
They got
still,
China.
Even still, though.
Oh shit! Look at what just happened.
Uh-oh.
Now
That's
see,
gonna
this
get
is the
81.
ultimate
See, that's a
gay
lot.
case right
81.6 million.
That's a lot.
Does NFL have more?
What's LeBron?
Yeah.
What's
How many
LeBron?
LeBron has to be 100 mil.
LeBron first?
LeBron has to be 100 mil.
No.
Like 120 maybe.
155 it says,
yeah.
right?
But that's what I'm saying.
That's
the most famous basketball player on the planet.
Jesus Christ.
You know. But I'm just saying it's like no, but that's not why. To me, that's not the reason why he has. He's a great basketball player, but he always has been on the cutting edge of this stuff.
Agree.
You know.
In fashion,
Yeah.
his kids.
He's been under a microscope since he was like
Yeah,
16,
yeah,
17,
yeah.
and he's never gone in trouble.
Uh-oh.
That's the credit.
He's so impressive to
It's
me. Like that
crazy.
silver spoon coming up in social media age. Like he had a different pressure than Jordan had.
Of course. Dude, if Jordan was around during the social media,
he would hate
he
him.
would have been
He's an
exiled
asshole.
a long
He's an
ass time
asshole,
ago.
Yeah. It's tough. Different
It is
time.
tough.
Would have
Different
never
time.
made it.
Well, we respected more talent back then.
Agree.
That's a weird punch.
But
You know what's weird about this is like when you're not a big super fan, but you know what's weird about this is like when you're not a big super fan of like fighting like this, and I wasn't until I started doing this with him, right? But like it's so weird how we come up watching movies and we see how it is in the movies, and then you watch this, like these kicks and punches are so slow. You know?
Yeah, that
You know
was
what I
slow.
mean?
That one was slow.
Even the other fight, I was like, that's a real slow kick and punch. Why is it so slow?
But to that point, though, how often do you watch white fighters without tattoos in the UFC?
That's the best point of the night.
Oh wow.
I mean, just Mike.
That's
the other
what,
guys
That's
got
what
some,
an old
but-
grandma just said, right?
That's
now.
old school.
That's why you gotta show
Finally.
Bro, that's why you gotta show Jokic a little respect. Name a NBA player without tattoos.
Yeah, but he's also Russian.
I gotta think about that.
He had to win the championship. They have his family in like a boot camp
Siberian, Siberian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Serbian.
Serbian.
I say Siberian. That's insane. I'm thinking Tigers.
I wonder what they're thinking.
All right,
What
what
was
I
that guy
wanted to
just
say
thinking?
though too is the Dricus Duplessis thing.
Oh yeah, you are.
He got nose surgery, right? Because
you.
everyone
Fuck
talks
you.
about the deviated
Yeah,
septum.
8%. His coach goes, he can only breathe 8%. It's like, who told you that?
8%.
I'm not even. I don't give a fuck about the
Okay.
numbers or whatever.
You're saying
but-
that's why his cardio is bad.
Well, everyone's knock on him was his cardio, right? Everyone said his cardio was. His takedown defense was pretty good. I mean, his striking could get sloppy, but it got sloppy because he got
Do you
tired.
guys ever cut to commercials?
Never. You gotta take a piss. Oh, when I do reads, we gotta cut the commercials. But I'm
This
just
is
saying,
this is tough.
like
to talk.
This
To
is the
talk
only
this
shit-
much.
Hey, we're
oh
gonna
my
get
god!
to the UFO
It's also
shit
because I
that
got up
landed
at
in
5
Vegas.
a.m.
We're gonna get to the
I'm just
UFOs
like,
that
and I
happened
know
in
nothing
Vegas
about
that-
this.
no, you're good,
Am I
Paulie.
good?
Yeah, you're fine, brother. You just chill. You don't have to do shit.
I'm cool, right?
Yeah, I promise. You
I don't
just
have
chill.
to say anything.
That's why I got you. You just chill, brother.
Okay,
Don't,
okay.
no
Then I'm not
pressure
gonna
at
chill.
all.
You want me to get you some
No, I'm gonna just give me a blanket.
You want an energy drink?
We cut to
No,
Polly's over
I
here.
just- this is comfortable, but I like watching. I just
Dude,
I
you
don't
don't
know
have
how
to. Zero pressure. Say any. I'm
Okay,
telling you, brother.
good.
We got it. Yeah, you don't
Are
have
they-
to shit.
Chin's
That's
gonna
the best
get
part
mad
about
at me.
this show.
Chin's gonna send me a shitty text message. Why the
No,
fuck
I'm
did you
not.
slump over? Why didn't you speak? You're an asshole.
You're great, Paulie.
You know,
We
I'm
love
just
you.
relaxed, bro. This is my
We love you.
Saturday, bro. Come on.
That's
It's
why
all
you're
good.
here. Just chill. This is basically just chilling, dude.
I'll tell you what, though.
I would
I'll
smoke
tell you
a
what,
joint
Baby
if
got
I wasn't
backs
going on
over here.
stage.
One in the black.
Are you going on stage tonight?
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta
he
go.
does have an
on.
apple bottom.
He got an ass on him, don't he?
Yeah, that Meg the Stallion up in here. Damn, buddy.
That's my.
Hey, you can do side bends on sit-ups.
Yeah, do not lose that
Oh,
butt.
wow,
Damn, dog. That boy cheeked
Like,
up,
if you
bro.
don't look at it, if you just look at not the dick, but like move him around.
I didn't even notice that. I'm surprised Paulie didn't point that out.
Yeah, well, that's
oh,
what
he
I'm
did. But you weren't listening because you guys
Oh,
were
he
in the middle
did?
of like talking shop, and Polly was like,
that ass.
"Do you think
I think
anybody
you should
likes
have a
this
gay
guy?"
comedian on here and have them fucking speak some shit.
Well,
about
that's
this.
it.
It's a wrap.
He knocked him down. This guy's.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Get Justin Martindale on
If he
here.
can pass, though.
Oh, that's guy's he's gonna tap out there.
Well, he
no.
Oh,
wow.
he did.
Yo. Yeah,
Paulie called it.
He called it.
Well, yeah, I
He
mean,
got the torque.
Yeah, he you know.
Well, he knocked him down and did that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
go,
right.
He's probably got the biggest
Canada.
pop in the arena.
He's from there too. That's why.
Canada,
Cranked
baby.
his ass.
Maple syrup on my pancakes, daddy.
Goddamn,
Let's
that's
get it.
Yeah,
He was like, "I love you."
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He's a good fighter.
He does not skip leg day. Damn.
Oh yeah.
He's a good fighter. Yeah.
But with Duplessis, I'm just again, I like Duplessis. I have no anger towards him whatsoever. Stylistically, I don't see it. In what fight would you watch if his think he beat Robert Whittaker?
It's not.
That's how high I'm on Robert Whittaker.
No, I love Robert Whittaker, but I'm just like everyone who's giving him no chance. It's like, dude, like.
Yeah, the
he's
guy's
got
a
Pow!
and to fight.
Pow!
Guy's a dog.
And he can fight.
Combo.
And
See his
if he
fight with Darren
clips him,
Till?
yeah, he gassed out, but he could have finished him in the first round.
Look, he
Did it?
clumped
But
on.
he gassed out.
What do you think? What do you think Izzy would do to?
You're big on this nose issue, huh?
That's I'm not. I'm
What,
just
what,
saying.
what do you think? What do you think Robert Whittaker would have done to Darren Till that night?
Well, he would have finished him in the first round.
And it's because of the nose.
Not
That's what
necessarily.
that's what his camp says. That I just and maybe they're right. I hope they are because then we get in a hell of a fight.
But
if
there's
the
so
nose
many
was that
hypotheticals.
issue,
Dude, what if when he fought Jared Cannonier, when Jared Cannonier blocked a kick, he didn't break Jared Cannonier's arm, and Jared Cannonier didn't fight him with one arm?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many
Yeah.
what ifs you can
Yeah.
ask.
it's just that
I
cardio.
love Robert Whittaker. I'm not even.
It's just
knocking
the
Robert
cardio
Whittaker.
is a. You're like,
Yeah.
then maybe
Like
it's the
that
nose.
guy's
saying-
that guy's in good shape,
I'm just saying
dude.
if he
Fuck, bro.
claims
Fixed it.
and he fixed
What?
it, let's see it.
But he,
Eric,
and then if
he
look at
came
his
out
body.
and said,
Oh, this is the part. Can I ask you something right now? You
Yeah.
fought. You just got knocked out and submitted.
so embarrassing.
Okay? And
I've
you
never
have to
been
do this. What are you
sucks.
thinking
That
right here?
sucks.
Because this guy right now is like, can I just go in the locker room? Like, why am I doing this right now?
Yeah, it
Why
has to be
am I
even
here?
worse when you get choked because you didn't pass out. When you get knocked out, you're just kind of like, what is going on?
Of
right
course
now?
he won.
And
What
he-
are they doing this whole little dog and pony show for? That sucks.
gotta do it. Formalities.
Formalities.
Show.
I guess that's the
It's
show.
martial arts. It's about
You should. Oh, okay. You know what? I get that.
Real respect.
They should bow to each other
DC's
and
killing
move on.
tonight on the mic. I can't hear him, but I bet you
But
he's on
here's
Alpha
what drives me fucking nuts.
What?
The first question, you just won.
Hey,
How
you
does
think-
it feel?
Oh, I know.
We fucking know it feels
Yeah, yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Give us something
Well,
different.
now their big one is who's next? Who do you want to see next? That's like their go-to.
Like
They
they're
pressure.
thinking about that.
I
Some
know.
people are.
Some
Not
people
everybody's
are.
Michael Chandler rehearsing what they're going to say
No.
next for the next fight.
I think you should have an idea though, because now you know the format. You know you're
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
you
asked.
also are talking about an organization that there's no rhyme or reason. There's no so they don't even know who they're gonna fight
But
or
you
be
can't-
allowed to fight.
You can plant that
Kind
seed.
of know. You can plant the seed.
You can plant the
So-
seed, and then the matchmakers go, I like it, why not? Does
So
that
here's
guy
the thing.
want it? Let's do it.
This is the thing I love about the UFC, and here's the formula of that too. It's the matchmakers look at
That's what she said.
the
Buster's
numbers,
okay.
the stylistically who will match up with who, and then who's shit talking to who, and then timing and financials. Timing and financials. There's a big formula.
How
that
much
goes
money
on
did
to it.
this guy just make?
Thank goodness no other sport
They're
runs.
You
like
got to
that.
be fucking healthy
Maybe
too. You got to
80
be
and 80.
healthy.
80.
Maybe 50 and
Maybe
50,
you don't have a
50K,
deviated
50K to
septum.
win.
You ever think of that? This is what you just said. You got to be healthy. You gave him the excuse right here. He
Yep.
said, they got to be healthy.
Yep.
So you have to make sure your nose is working.
But dude, no fighter's ever healthy going
No,
to
going to
fight.
camp.
So what are we supposed
They'd
to
be
do?
a lot more
Relatively
They'd be a lot
healthy.
more healthy if they use On It. Listen, this episode of Cowboys Fight Companion is brought to you by On It. You know, I do a million things, stand-up, podcasting. I'm a dad, and I don't do any of it without On It. I'm talking about that Alpha Brain. Your boy uses the black label. I got Eric on it. Eric uses the regular Alpha Brain.
What
We're
does
talking
that
about
do?
It's the #1 nootropic on the planet. They've sold over 1 million bottles. They have the black label, which is highly concentrated. They got the instant Alpha Brain. They got the Alpha Brain shot, the regular Alpha Brain, then the black label. That's what I use. Helps you remember names and places. Focus on complex tasks. Think more clearly. React more quickly. Paul, you gotta try it too.
Yeah, pay attention during the fight companion.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Swallow the bottle. On it also offers fitness equipment like kettlebells, steel club
let me
maces,
try.
sandbags, yoga mats. Need better nutrition? Say less. Onnit has MCT oil, protein powders, protein bars. They got it all. Creatine. They got on-demand workouts so you get your thick ass in shape. So if you want to get the best nootropic on the planet, go to onnit.com/shop. You get 10% off when you do. That's onnit.com/shop. Back to Doug. What's up, Doug?
Yeah, I got to try some of that.
Little outbreak. Yeah, I get some.
Is this like the healthy version of like